just trying to chill for a Friday night, trying to see who's going to be, who's running the streets of Metro City in the breakout side of things. But how are you doing, Captain No Fun?
All good. Now, definitely, if you were here for our City of the Wolves coverage, we were definitely making a nerd in the Bay, neighbor in the Bay, was definitely talking a lot about the parallels with both Southtown and Metro City. Fun fact, Final Fight was actually my favorite Capcom IP.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
No, Final Fight is one of my go-to beat 'em ups as well.
Which of the three Final Fights is your favorite? I only say I don't acknowledge that fourth one.
Yeah, right. I it's always got to be the first one. It's always got to be the first one for me. I love the first one. Just again, having memories of just being in the arcades and just hearing the loud sounds that is Final Fight and everything, and just like wondering like what is a beat 'em up, and basically Final Fight was kind of like the opening to that. So yeah, have to be the first one, and then second place would be second, and then the lesser extent would be third. With the special
you put two over three?
I kind of do. I kind of put it in the canonical order for me personally.
Now let's go ahead and talk about what is going to be the #1 reigning supreme, and that's going to be our Street Fighter bracket winners, Ruffian MX, rocking it in with 8 total breakout wins. And here's the fun fact: Issei at number 2, tied for number 2 with Rosek. Issei and Ruffian are both training partners. One thing about Breakout, and the same thing can be said in City of the Wolves, is that there's a very strong Mexican showing each week.
Yeah. As you can see here, I was hearing, just some off-stream, discussion about like, oh, this happened to be some day one accounts here that's showing up all of a sudden, but we are reminded that we are NA region only for the bracket for tonight. So we'll see how that's gonna kind of come into play when it comes to tonight's bracket. Like I said, it's gonna be more of an intimate bracket, but yeah, we're looking at win leaders, like you said. I'm kind of surprised to see some high level player names like Knuckle Dew and Chris CCH. And, so I was like, okay, but I believe this is like the previous time when Breakout was doing Street Fighter 6, and also we're gonna go through our pick rates, and you can see here Cammy leading the charge with 29, Kimberly in second for 23, Elena 8 picks, Alex getting up there, with the buffs that Alex has with 7, Akuma always standing strong. For whatever reason, Krauser is there at the very, very bottom, and also Hokunomaru, but we're gonna ignore that right there. But Ryu as well being super duper strong, and being the main, basically the previous main protagonist, but still having that main protagonist energy as well.
That's one of the things that I really am noticing when I've been calling tournaments for both Paragon and Breakout, is that we don't have a lot of the villains. So not a lot of Sagat, not even a lot of JP. It's mainly like Elena, Cammy, a lot of Marisa, and a fair amount of Honda, and of course because of Blanca.
Yeah,
because of Ruffian Max, Blanca there. Blanca be strong. I do think when it comes to the discourse, as much as we talk about Mai and Sagat, that's usually just general balance. I really think Blanca is the king villain of Street Fighter.
that is quite a take. I mean,
no, I'm not talking about like in terms of the character. I'm talking about the way people talk. No,
I know.
Yeah, he can't keep getting away with it.
Yeah, the meta of the of the play of this. But if anybody were to have I would say we could refer to non-factor. But again, like he's like pro Blanca, give Blanca buffs and everything. But I can see what you're saying. Like Blanca does do a lot of things, but at the same time, Sagat, before this previous patch, was getting away with a lot of things. Now you got Kimberly doing three cans as well. That sort of thing. So I mean, me and you being Guile mains, we're like, okay, he got some things, but take away something else as well. So it's like it's kind of the norm when it comes to Guile.
I think like the nerf of being a Guile main is that you're a Guile main, because everybody like look. You know, because like, zoners, like everybody's like, oh, I play Ed. Neutral, respect you, you're good. Dawson, patient guy. Guile, like, man, do you guys season your food? I don't understand. Like, I understand the Guile hate, but I don't get it. Like,
dude,
he has the coolest combos. Okay, shout out to FemShep. She hates Guile. The way she says, like, I should not be able to walk away from my computer, eat a meal, and then come back and still be in a combo.
Yeah, no, dude, you just reminded me like of the Guile hate. Like in Combo Breaker, like I had a Street Fighter 6 match, and like I was facing somebody. Unfortunately, I lost like the like 1-2 situation, but like he had their homies, kind of cheer for him. And one of the guys were saying like, all he's doing is Sonic Boom. That's all he does. I was like, well, like,
yeah.
I'm Guile. Like I got it. That's the main thing for Guile is throwing the booms and kind of keeping you in this like frustrating space of zoning and like some months to like get my damage in and then get back out. So like that's the point of Guile. You got to do that.
That people say that like it's a bad thing. Like, well, he's just Sonic Booming. That's his kit, bro.
Yeah,
like his, like that's why that's like he can't move forward. That's Guile. That's what do you want us to slow Sonic Boom and walk up to you like all the way to Street Fighter 2 days?
Right. Do you want the aerial Sonic Boom in like Street Fighter 5 with like the V skill? Like what do you want to do? And while you have people like Akuma just spamming the crap out of fireballs because it's so quick, like what's
we're public enemy. We're public enemy.
No matter what.
No matter what. Side note, I finally got my hands. So I was over at a convention in San Diego. And randomly, they got one of those bajillion games in one arcade machines on free play.
Oh, nice!
And it has all the Street Fighters, including Rainbow Edition.
Ooh, okay, right, Rainbow Edition. Yeah.
Have you played Rainbow Edition Guile?
I have, I believe I have. Yeah.
He could throw like. First off, Sonic Boom doesn't need charge, chat, and he can throw out 5 of them, and you can throw them in the air.
Yeah.
And when we say in the air, it's actually Guile's sprite just in the air, just like this. It's dumb. But we're about to take it into it. So, just as a reminder, as the neighbor in the Bays said, should I be calling you nerd or neighbor? This is like
either one.
Because like it's neighbor. I know you as nerd, and because of your tag, like I know you're like I occasionally let your real name slip. Like
it's all good. Either way is good with me, man. Like we have running lore now because of the neighbor in the Bay. But hey, whatever you want to call me. You want to call me nerd? You want to call me Marco? You want to call me neighbor? It's all fine with me. But we are going to get into our first match here with Shadow, and I believe Sora here.
Shadow versus Sora. This is going to be a Kimberly versus Alex. Alex definitely been eating well in this patch. A lot of his stuff is getting kind of redonkulous. But then again, there's Kimberly, and that's also going to be a Grand Master Kimberly, so you definitely could tell this player has a lot of time in the driver's seat for the character.
For sure. And again, with 2 characters that, like you said, we had been eating it with buffs, so we're gonna see how that's gonna come into play. Right now, Shadow Force trying to get their Kimberly mix in there, but Shadow getting that back throw to be able to just do offense and just putting in the pressure and just just moving forward.
And that's the thing about Alex. He is a grappler. He has really good far-reaching buttons, and his ability to just stick on you like that. Very, it kind of reminds me of fighting Cammy, and in that you're always in the Alex vortex. Yeah,
no, definitely. Yeah, especially with that jab that he got there. Very, very quick, and will interrupt you no matter the button you're trying to throw out there. And right now, Shadow Force is trying to just get the mix going, but Shadow's not letting that happen. And going in back though and put Alex into the corner.
Yeah, Vagabond Edge is only +3, so that throw is a reset. Thank you, Quicksilver out there for telling me this. Backflip. Now that's going to be jump back jab. Very good option from Sora. And Shadow Force, oh man, eating the jump in.
There, Flash X to knock him down. Again, now, this is apparently going to be the battle of getting their Vortex offense in there with the 2. And Shadow Force hasn't been successful until they got that touch right there. And now putting Shadow back into the corner. Nice overhead to connect. Looks like we're going to go ahead and cash out for the level 3 to get the buff.
Exactly, and this is a really good position for Shadow Force to be in. Not only did he just get the kill, in another situation, spending the level 3 to move on to final round, not the best, but Kimberly's got that buff, as Neighbor said. Kimberly's buff increases the walk speed and her damage output.
Exactly, so you definitely want to get it early. A lot of Kimberly players try to get it as early as like round 1 if they can get it to that. But you know, Shadow Force is going to go ahead and carry it on into round 2, and now they have their mix going. And keeping Sora into the corner.
Oh, God, I love Kimberly's standing roundhouse, man. When's the last time you've seen a 540 kick in a fighting game?
Oh, dude, a 540 kick, a side swipe that she does, right? Yeah.
Right. Gainer.
Touchdown raise. Like, we, again, tricky
Oh, no,
back from both of us.
Rashid does touchdown raise. That's his drive impact.
Oh, no, Kimberly does it too.
Wait, she's got a touchdown. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
There's overhead. Okay. Oh, man. So here we go. That's a great choice from Shadow Force, and this is one of the things we're seeing from Sora. They're definitely down back in a lot, and that's when things get really bad because Shadow Force is really abusing those plus frames and the throw mix-up.
Yeah, getting that cross-up right there. Nice choice for the drive impact and going in neutral jump. You get a little bit, but not getting the flash chop at the very end there. And now Shadow Force getting back into keeping Shadow into the corner. Going cross chop to get out of there.
Oh, that's a really good one. Putting a cross shot to get to the middle screen, but all right, Shadow Force putting on the pressure. We're in a burnout. I should see a little bit more aggression from Shadow. That will be a corner. Will we see a drive impact? We will.
We will definitely see a drive impact. We'll go ahead and do this neutral combo. Keep them in the corner with the knee press. Get some great damage. And to jump in with an OD power bomb and the stomp to finish that round.
You can't escape.
You cannot escape. This is Kenny Omega right here.
Dude, I would not mind like a black Trump Alex.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Okay, one more throw from Shadow Force, getting the plus frames, using the crouching medium kick. That will be more plus frames. And there's that 5. I like that option because we've been seeing Shadow Force throw out that standing roundhouse as their meaty.
Yeah, no, definitely. And Shadow Force being super duper active once again. You know, they can't do anything unless they're not pressing a button or just keeping the offense going. Another level 3 for this round right here to kick things off. And now the buff is going to be kicking in. Going to see how Shadows will go and contend that with a OD Bushin Ryu Hurricane Kick.
And that's the thing about Shadow is that we're noticing a lot in the corner that they are choosing the jump. We are very close to a level 3 though. So I really want to see what Shadow will be doing for active defense. Holding back, there is going to be that overhead gainer. One more knockdown, throws out the cheeky jab, and that button. I've been hit by that button so many times.
The first time I saw the little float combo right there for the side switch. And Shadow Force continuing on. We're going back up. Shadow back into the corner. Trying to jump back to see what Shadow Force is going to do. Now we're drive rushing in. Level 1. Wake up. Did we use the spray can? No, we're not.
It's also going to really damage that drive gauge. Not that it's going to matter because Shadow Force is going to take this 2-0. It was really looking pretty close for Shadow. But until that third round when Shadow Force was just running all over him. But now we're going to go into our game 3. That is correct. First to 3 situation in Street Fighter. Street Fighter is a very explosive game. So even though there's going to be 3 victories, it's not like we're going to be here forever.
Right, exactly. Street Fighter 6 being super duper quick. Like these, again, they can... Unless you're facing like a sim or like someone that just plays keep away, is going to be that these matches are very, very quick, especially with these two on the screen.
Yeah, when timeout happens, like, oh yeah, there is a timeout.
Yeah.
Overhead from Shadow Force. You can see how Shadow Force is really dipping into that drive gauge reserve.
Ooh.
Oh my God, there's the standing heavy punch.
Ooh, okay. I like that empty jump back dash there for a shimmy. Just tricking Shadow like that, and then Shadow Force now feel like getting the tempo going. Attempted at the stomp and get perfect parry into a power bomb.
Oh, that was really good. Oh, baiting out the jab right there. And Shadow Force using our own looping offense. Shadow Force trying to jab back. Shadow keeping him in the corner. Oh my God, we got a side switch there. Oh. But the neutral jump, that's the Shadow special.
There we go. Yeah, just definitely got to get out of there. We're going to go ahead and take them down into the Prowler. And now we're trying to get the mix once again. The up elbow by Shadow Force just to get some space. And then now Shadow trying to get back into the mix.
The Shadow, okay, there's a great whip punish. Shadow definitely got around. Can we get the game in one more time? This is a pretty good situation. Shadow has prevented Shadow Force from unleashing the level 3. So I'm thinking about it. I don't think Shadow Force will be popping it. Okay, maybe they will pop it willy-nilly. I was wrong. I was wrong. Nerd, I was wrong.
Oh, all right. Commentators' curse, it tends to happen. But yeah, no, again, it's another situation where you're about to win this match and get the level 3 as early as possible, because you are definitely. Ooh, we had Shadow DI'd the wrong way and it did not register for a hit. And it became Shadow Force's luck to get a DI as well, and it did hit. That was an interesting little exchange right there.
That was a little interesting exchange, and this is definitely a case of what to be doing on defense, because one of what makes Kimberly so frustrated in a fight, besides the classic overheads, is that just a lot of her offense loops into each other. She's doing plus frames on plus frames. Yeah,
no, definitely, and button Kimberly's buttons having that shimmy property of having the length of the button, as well as just moving a little bit forward, depending on if you're hitting the standing heavy punch or just the standing medium kick, just to get once they whiff the throw. But yeah, you can see Shadow Force just doing that Kimberly work, getting the mix going, and again that empty jump into just backdash, just a trick Shadow into throw whiffing.
And this is why Street Fighter 6 is so scary. These are not the days where you could just down back and wait everything and get back to neutral. You have to make active decisions because of characters like Kimberly. You need a mash, you need a reverse, you need to put some sort of reversal option on the table, or else they're just going to run or flip right all over you.
Exactly. And Shadow Force definitely did that, and that could have been Shadow's games to win if Shadow wasn't so locked down in the Kimberly vortex and offense. But this was a battle of getting their offense going. But yeah, that was our first match for Breakout Street Fighter 6 on Fridays. Up next we have Lazy Boredom, looking like it's a Marissa versus Tuba Man with the Geef. So battle of the big bodies.
This is a people's match. This is the match you want to see. This is the match where people surround the machine, because you just want to see big bodies do big damage. And not to mention, both these characters of both Marisa and Zangief are huge fan favorites just because of what they do and how underrepresented they are.
Yeah, for sure. Marisa needed to do as strong as they are, needing to do a little bit of work once to get just to win the round, right? Like, not much you have to set up for command grab, right? It's not just like a 360 or anything. You got to get into the stance to get into the command grab situation. While Geef having buffs with the stomp here, and and also you got modern as well, so you got to consider that into consideration as well. Thinking about jumping in or anything. But we're gonna go ahead and kick things off. Tuba Man gonna go and knee with the SPD.
Yeah, that's gonna be a knee to SPD. That's a classic Geef mix-up, and you are correct. Tuba Man is playing modern, so a lot of these the execution barrier of the 360 is. This is a character that can steal a lot of rounds, and since she is fighting Geef who has the brawl, there's no zoning that we need to worry about. And you can see Lazy Boredom immediately cashing out to the level 1 just to get Tuba Man out of here.
Yeah, no, definitely. So yeah, this is gonna definitely be in Lazy Boredom's zone and wheelhouse, as Zangief has to throw down with you because they want the grab, right? So right now Superman has to just take all this Marissa mix-up here happening. Superman push to be able to knock them down. Overhead, double overhead there for Lazy Boredom.
And the thing about Zangief is that he does not have a really good reversal, and unlike Marisa, his best reversal is level 2. So at these early stages of the fight, Margo, Lazy Boredom can go to town.
Yeah, no, definitely. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and jump splash in there. So there's some opportunities there for Tuba Man, and you know, it's good. You're going to get in the range of the SPD, but Lazy Boredom, again, being a legend level player, is definitely is aware of that. So just kind of like taking their stride, taking their time here, and interrupting when you know, they're able to.
Oh, and then this is how Tuberman's going to be able to win. Zangief's airplane is so good for dealing damage, and there's going to be that level one more time, clean it up, and Lazy Boredom planting the fist down. We're already at this. We're so close to going 2-0.
Yeah, we're so close. All right, anti-air to connect there, but we missed the other part of that.
No!
That is like, I know that's heartbreaking for, you know, a key player just missing the range of that grab, but at least they got that one with the DI. Get some damage in there. Attempted at the running bear grab there by Superman. Oh, we're just gonna walk up OD.
Yeah, we're gonna walk up. We're gonna walk up OD. Definitely, this is the thing. You have to put the fear of God if you play a grappler. And Lazy Boredom is gonna go ahead and build up to the level 3. They are burned out, but they're gonna keep it. Oh, light kick to the command grab. And Superman, are we gonna do it? Modern? No. We tried to use the armor. Not enough life. Not enough life in the tank.
Not enough life in the tank. Lazy Boredom up 2 now. Superman still needs to get something going. They have the modern like ease of being able to just you know, throw the moves out, but you also at the same time are limited with damage, like less damage, as well as like options when it comes to like combo routes and everything. But Lazy Boredom is not taking that into consideration. They're just running their play, running their offense with the attempted at a triple overhead, but they're gonna get hit with the SPD instead.
Zangief goes for the jump in, and Lazy Boredom with the jump back jab. That's probably one of Maurice's most. That's pretty much any character's reliable off anti-air. And now Tuberman with the reset on the OD grab. They should be able. They're just gonna walk in.
That was 2.
He walked.
He just walked up. He did it again.
Psychological damage. Psychological damage. What did I say?
I knew he's trying to go for another one. And Lazy Boredom's like, all right, that was cute. Oh, you know what? Superman could have done it again.
You were 2+. That was one of the reasons why that grab didn't work for Lazy Boredom. You're just 2+ because of the burnout frames. Lazy Boredom. I think I could do it too.
Yeah, like I'm gonna do it too.
Just in these situations, chat, you want to be jumping. We have a player who loves to do that. They love doing the Marisa block, the DI block grab reset.
Yeah, you can see on the replay here, Lazy Boredom, not too. I feel like they were kind of just being chill about their offense, right? Not too scared of what Superman was going to do. But cool stuff from Superman, just walking up, no fear, and walking up SPD. And like I appreciate that. Again, modern, like you can't be overestimating them, right? Because like they can just throw their level 3 super, you know, just right away. They can throw the anti-air whatever that's going to be right away. But Lazy Boredom able to get that 3-0 over Superman.
Marisa is every TO's best friend. When you have a Marisa there, she's either going to end and kill their opponent very quickly or get killed very quickly. There's no way to bleed the clock. But hey, great job to Lazy Boredom. We're going to definitely see them. Wouldn't be surprised if we see them at the top 8. 17 player bracket, as Nerd in the Base said, so it's going to be intimate, a real knife fight in a phone booth. But hey, if we want to get intimate, why don't you get intimate with your wallet? As the Matcherino code is here, be sure to click it and claim your code to add 25 cents to the pot.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely, can you claim those codes once again? Support the players that enters these brackets week after week, once again, and yeah, go ahead and claim those codes. We are definitely doing that right now, as we just mentioning about the Matcherino, and yeah, the players would appreciate it. And if you want to contribute to the prize pool, that is definitely appreciated on a Friday leading into the weekend. So a little bit of extra change also doesn't hurt for the winner.
Shout outs to Breakout. We haven't had Street Fighter 6 in a long time, and we started to dust it off after Combo Breaker, and all of a sudden the commentators came into play. Zip Master Flex and Saki have come back, and Team Chris is like, Street Fighter 6, hell yeah.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. and I'm happy that Street Fighter 6 is back into the rotation. You know, when I joined with Breakout, I was looking around. I was like, hey, you guys got some Street Fighter 6, and they didn't have it at the time. But no, I'm glad that they have it back now.
I feel like I was the scout for NorCal because after me, it was like you came in, Non-Factor, Super Rob. It was kind of lonely being the only NorCal guy. It was getting lonely. I mean, I was in the server's Team Whataburger. We needed some In-N-Out soldiers.
Some In-N-Out soldiers. Definitely a discussion that has always been had. You know, throughout the week.
I started. Okay.
Yes. You do start it.
I do start it. Like, look, I was in an airport I for a long time, and I got intimate with a Whataburger triple brick patty, and no, I want my money back. Actually, no, it's pretty good, but definitely no. Somebody is going to be fighting for a payday. Hey, nerd, remember Ken? Remember Ken?
Yeah, Ken Downplaying is back here, and we're gonna go and jump in with Killer Rooster, getting a little bit of damage, and against Zombie Taker 99. Once again, we got the modern play coming into this situation. So again, you got to watch out for that instant anti-air. You got to watch out for just the instant level 3s when it comes to modern players. And yeah, you see how Zombie Taker is gonna navigate this.
And then we're going to see they're going to navigate it with the DP, but Killer Rooster, they're a Ken player, so they got that ODDP ready. One of the interesting things about Cammy is she kind of breaks the conversation flow of Street Fighter. One of the few characters who can just do 3 crouching jabs and it's still her turn, and you just got to deal with it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, again, you definitely have to just stand there and block by having great priority buttons. That is Cammy. We're gonna go in and see that as Zombie Taker trying to get their way in there, but attempted at the spin knuckle, but instead got met with the interruption.
Yeah, that's the thing about spin knuckle. You could actually, it looks less interruptible than it really is. Like literally, smash jab, you're good.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go back into the neutral, but crouching medium kick, gonna get in there.
We missed the Dragon Lash kick. Killer Rooster is definitely waiting for some sort of button, but we decided to sail in it, and that's going to be easy level 3 confirmed for Killer Rooster. That's going to be the first game. Really, Killer Rooster has been showing us the really good tools he can, why he's a menace. He's strong. He's not the super strong one, but in this match, he's strong enough.
Yeah, definitely strong enough. Something I'm surprised I'm not seeing is anti-airs from Death Rooster. Again, they have it on the hip. You can just let it rock when you see them jumping in. But I do like seeing what Killer Rooster is doing, just doing empty jumping in. And I mean, you have to get that data before committing or doing your layer 2 offense.
Not to mention, you're giving up so much potential health just because Ken is really reliable any part of the screen. With that DP, you're losing a lot of health, and you're probably being taken to the corner. But this is classic Cammy offense. Get your plus frames going in for the medium kick one more time, knockdown, shimmy. Yeah, you did it. You saw that, right? You saw a little shimmy, but they want to hit the button.
They definitely want to hit the button, and we're gonna go ahead and leave that level 1 super, not to kill just yet, but is now also in burnout. So this could be trouble for Zombie Taker if Killer Rooster made the wrong guess, which would look like they did there, and Zombie Taker did take it.
And you saw how Zombie Taker pretty much walked back the entire screen, allowing Killer Rooster to deal with the crouched medium punch. It does feel like a Zombie Taker is not using the high walk speed of Cammy to the full advantage, just because Cammy is such a good whiff punishing character.
Definitely, and you can argue about maybe using priority buttons for footsies, but at the same time you're dealing with Ken at the moment, and again Zombie Taker burning themselves out for that level 1 super, wanting to get that positioning, but again Killer Rooster with the OD, but Zombie Taker almost getting the round win.
And Fool's mid-screen spiral arrow. Killer Rooster definitely got caught pressing buttons. We're starting to see that Killer Rooster reminds me of a lot of Kens where they feel comfortable hitting you, but when they're not hitting you, they just want to, they have their fidget cubes. Like, gotta push, gotta push.
Yeah, don't deal with the offensive mix that is Cammy. There we go. Zombie Taker attempted with the hooligan, and yeah, there we go. We finally get a spin knuckle that hits, but also get perfect parry jumping in.
Perfect parry to the back throw. A little bit of dumb references. Every time I see Ken's back throw, there's this old movie from Stephen Chow called Love on Delivery. He does a version of that throw. So, like, first off, watch it. It's a good Stephen Chow movie.
I mean, I'm showing my age, but I still call that a California roll, dating back to, like, Street Fighter 2 days. So I've never stopped calling it a California roll. But the DI is going to connect, and we're going to get a level 2 here. Street Fighter 2 animated movie.
That's where you're also dating your age.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, man. California roll was my first sushi I ever had it. That's when I realized. No, I'm serious. I never liked sushi because like, ew, raw fish. And, I was a kid and I'm stupid. And now I'm an adult.
And now you appreciate it. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Double dash to claim that real estate. And Zombie Taker's starting to gas up a little bit, but Killer Rooster great confirm off the floating jab.
Definitely. So we can try to get some light strings going here. Get the knockdown. Zombie Taker attempted the hooligan once again, but
standing heavy punch. But we have the drop on the Jinrai, and now Killer Rooster gonna have to eat this mix-up with the hooligan. Zombie Taker spends a little bit of their drive gauge. They gotta be very careful now because they're in the kill range, especially with that DP burnt out. How is Killer Rooster going to handle this?
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Zombie Taker having the level CA ready. Killer Rooster.
They weren't ready. They weren't ready. They were not ready. That's exactly, you pointed it out, Nerd in the Bay. Killer Rooster wanted to throw that fireball, but Zombie Taker has the level 3, but was not ready for the DI. Shoutouts. Shoutouts to our modern Cammy players.
For sure.
DJ Norb, he's hit me with that. I always think I'm safe.
You tend to forget, right? You tend to forget, like,
you
wait,
forget.
level 3 is ready. Oh man, but yeah, Killer Rooster able to just. He didn't want to wait for the movie to finish. He's like, I'm out of here.
I'm done. I got places to be.
Yeah, dude. Let me just get to the loser side. And yeah,
see, this is why a lot of tournaments ban fatalities, because people are like, stop adding to the clock. I'm done.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, we're inviting him in. It's like, no, get back in here. Get back in here.
Yo, bro. So that's gonna be Killer Rooster's. That's gonna be Killer Rooster's set, and those are the losses that hurt because it's first to 3. Oh right. Well, it's their set now because their opponent left.
Yeah, their opponent left. It's like he didn't want. He had to leave. I was like, dude, you got one more. You got one more to do, unless he just want to forfeit the third round, the third game. But Killer Rooster, finding the ways in there and just withstanding the storm that is modern Cammy.
Modern Cammy.
Again, we're dealing with how like a scale damage with modern. We're dealing with less options compared to like classic, the classic Cammy would have, and I mean not even scared about the gun that is the anti-air cannon spike and also the level 3.
Yeah, and let's go back and tell the tale of the match. Remember how our Cammy player, I'm forgetting their name right now. Was opening the round with a lot of spin knuckles in neutral, and they were getting it until Killer Rooster started mashing, in which case it was a lot of hooligan combinations.
They were trying to get that hooligan mix going. They got some here and there.
They got enough
To be aware of, right? But it didn't all work, right? Because Killer Rooster was on top of it at the same time. At the same time, like I was seeing that Killer Rooster being a little respectful to Zombie Taker, because with Ken you can like basically box them. You can't just throw the jab out there and throw the heavy punch just to keep active attacking, right? But kind of like let turns happen basically.
Hey, that is true. Killer Rooster was just there was a lot more belligerent stuff with Ken. I'm surprised we didn't see OD Fireball enough, especially for the corner strings. But sometimes you want to be a more respectable scaled down fighter. Speaking of other fighters, of course, Nerd, we have to talk about. We finally got our Filipino representation in Street Fighter.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do. We have our representation with Yasmin here. Yasmin. So I mean, if we get to see Yasmin, that would definitely be a treat. Because again, Yasmin hyped up. When the trailers were coming out and gameplay guides and all that stuff. But once they got released, then a lot of people were more disappointed that is the sauce is like it's not as it was kind of exaggerated.
The adobo is dry.
The adobo is dry. There's raisins in the adobo, right? Like there's
oh my god, dude, no. Anytime I see a raisins in the adobo, no.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Zombie Taker. This is what we were talking about before. Zombie Taker relying on that spin knuckle, but Killer Rooster really has that on deck. And one thing I'm noticing is that Zombie Taker is doing this great job walking back, forcing the whiffs from Killer, but they're just not in the position to get those whip punishes.
Yeah, exactly. And now it's Zombie Taker being more of the boxer out of the two, while Killer Rooster playing again more just just being patient. Shoto that we're not really used to when you come to see it with Ken players. But again, reactionary level 1 to get the round there. Zombie Taker.
Got the modern. Got the modern. Killer Rooster being on the lookout for the spin knuckle, and it comes in, but still Zombie Taker did not get the full confirm. Whip it back, jumping in one more time. Are they going to die for the spin knuckle? No, they go for the grab.
They're attempting for a perfect parry there, but we're going to keep on moving on. Oh, then you had a hooligan right there to be able to grab, but Killer Rooster was also ducking at the same time. So
I like what Zombie Taker's doing. They're being a lot more belligerent with their specials. You are Cammy. Do this. Rely on your boot BS.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, forcing Killer Rooster on the chase. Zombie Taker does not have any meter. Killer Rooster can be a lot more aggressive with the fireballs. The spin knuckle, though, is something you got to be worried about as you get knuckle sandwiched right in the face.
Okay, hooligan with the hit connected, but nothing else to follow up there. And now Zombie Taker is drive rush checking here. Things that you would want to see here. And again, another level 1 super. So now Zombie Taker is making it even. It is now 2-2.
And this is, right? You know what we're seeing right now, Nerd? Somebody smugly on Twitter going, "This is why Street Fighter should be first and 3 for situations like these."
we were having that discussion about Fatal Fury, and now we're getting that with Street Fighter 6. So now we're looking at a 2-2 situation where
oh my god.
Maybe like, oh man, okay, I'm down to losing, but now there's momentum and hope for Zombie Taker.
Yeah, but still though, Killer Rooster just made him eat a standing heavy. They've been so good with the placement of that heavy button. One more knockdown for the Shoryuken. We should. Oh, they catches him with the light one more time. You got to guess for this round, and you can see Killer Rooster, good use of the option select with a neutral jump.
Yeah, putting him into the mix there. And, all right, so now Killer Rooster at set point, trying to survive on the winner's side. Zombie Taker does not want to let that slide here. We're going to get that knockdown here, and we're going to go and back up to see what Killer Rooster's going to do. And Zombie Taker is relying on the spin knuckle, but I know Killer Rooster
is so true. And
too.
The spin knuckle is doing so much mental damage to Killer Rooster because a Ken would be firing this off, as typically Cammy has to use spin knuckle as a read, but when you're on modern, it's reactions.
Exactly. Oh, nice crouching medium kick to connect and get a knockdown, as well as
that low dive kick too. Zombie Taker definitely. Killer Rooster went for the parry one more time. Guess for game situation. One more parry, one more throw, and one more win for Zombie Taker as they take that round. And we are now final game, final round.
Yeah, definitely in the final part of this matchup here. Nice spin knuckle timing right there for the knockdown. You have level 3 ready. You're gonna go ahead and go for that meaty DI there.
Meaty DI, Meaty Hooligan, Killer Rooster is definitely going to have to guess. Where's the DP? No, and this is what we're talking. It hit, nerd, it hit.
It definitely hit. We're going to, again, go for the mix-up. They're gonna go burn themselves out. They are fine with the burnout here because they have that gun that is the level 3. We're gonna go to cross up. Ooh.
Big button in, and you can see Zombie Taker just mashing in. This is your opening. This is your opening, Killer Rooster. Make it count. Your opponent's still in burnout. We can get it. We can get it. We got the CA on deck. Has Zombie Taker punched themselves out? They definitely did. And okay, I'm out for real.
He's like, I'm out for real. Like, I don't want, again, do not want to watch this movie. So, okay, man, it went down to basically the last touch, and unfortunately, for not Killer Rooster, but you know,
fortunately for Killer Rooster,
yeah,
Zombie Taker.
Yeah, Zombie Taker there, that they missed their level 3 and their chance to be able to survive and move on the winner's side. But yeah, you can see here on the replays, very much a back and forth happening. Great opportunities for both players.
And that's going to be Killer Rooster punching their ticket into the top 8. But I really feel for Zombie Taker. You could tell that they felt the hope of victory right on their back. And it was really their round, but ultimately they just used too much drive gauge. And with the miss confirmed, it was all she wrote.
Yeah, and but awesome job for Killer Rooster as they were going through the string, maybe knowing that, like, okay, they're gonna churn that level 3, so let me stop the string and get into the parry situation, and that's what they did. And yeah, able to turn it around and make Killer Rooster go and qualify for the top 8.
Also, I see you 34 writing script in the chat. Somebody is a Motivation Academy viewer too.
There we go.
Shout out to Neo Judai, one of the hardest working TOs out there.
For sure, Motivation Academy. So yeah, okay, there we go. For that match, Killer Rooster and Zombie Taker, and we're gonna continue to move on there. Again, Killer Rooster 3-2 over Zombie Taker. But yeah, no, we're gonna get ready for our next match. Once again, welcome everybody to Breakout. This is Street Fighter 6 on Fridays. Street Fighter 6 is back on the menu for Breakout, and once again, we are having games all throughout the week, and we just added Marvel Tokon to the week. You know, Marvel Tokon being on Mondays, 2XKO Tuesdays, Wednesdays Tekken 8, Thursdays Fatal Fury City the Wolves, and Fridays Street Fighter 6, as well as Saturdays for Tekken 8 Academy.
And now we have Agreed to Terms versus BJR, Cammy versus Zangief.
Having an uphill battle because it's also an Ultimate Master Geef as well, so they had their fair share of you know, a lot of matches and everything. But again, it's not to say that a master cannot knock down an Ultimate Master, so let's see how that's going to play out.
It's definitely going to be all working towards BJR right now as BJR takes that first round.
Exactly.
A little too far. Agreed to Terms, you got to be very careful. Zangief is in the close range and using that light kick. Yeah, that's such a good button, including medium quick, crouching, medium, crouching, light, just to make that space.
For sure. Again, you don't associate Geef with footsies, but you can with this game in particular. So yeah. Yeah, Agreed to Terms is just going in there, not being afraid of the throw or the SPD. We're going to go ahead and shimmy for some punish counter damage right there, but we're going to go ahead and slam him to the other side. Level 3 on the dash up.
On the dash up, calling out the jab from Agreed to Terms. Definitely Agreed to Terms, showing us that they are the type of player to mash and to hit a button. And BJR with that first game, thanks to the final Atomic Buster.
Man, BGR just no fear and showing why they are on the Ultimate Master level side of things here. So yeah, that was the first one for BJR, and so Agreed to Terms is gonna try to just get back into it.
Nice counter jab from Agreed to Terms. You gotta be very careful about that burnout gauge. Are we gonna spend it all? But no, the light kick to the medium kick to the reset from BJR, chasing them down. A little too much space in there, but the knockdown will allow it. Oh no! No!
Nice bait there on the Ganon Spike. OD too, and you know, they found the way in, got the touch and their damage, and they got the round there.
A little bit too antsy from Agreed to Terms. Running bear grab, no jump needed. There's the plant one more time. Spend the drive gauge, run up. Another spinning power driver. We haven't even seen a headbutt yet.
Not yet, until that was just mentioned. But nice rush in to just interrupt that button, whatever that BJR was gonna throw. But now you got to get some damage in here. Again, this tends to be a bad matchup for Cammy because again, like less health right there and having to do a lot more interaction with Keith, for the matchup.
Geef does have 11,000 lives, so as cool as 1,000 more than the average Street Fighter player. So you are right. Cammy has to work twice as hard, but Zangief can't really contend with these buttons as easily as you think.
No, yeah, for sure. You just got one. You got to withstand it, right? At the same time, you kind of just have to wait and see when your opportunity is. Like so, we're with the perfect parry, missing the SPD right there. But we're gonna go back, put him back into the corner, and now try to keep him in there as well.
Very careful. Agree the turn getting knocked down by the drive reversal. BJR aiming for that burnout right now. Neutral jump to stop any other button. Does not complete the chops. Instead gets the back throw. And BGR in a comfortable lead.
Oh, nice charge up HP right there. And we're going to go in the air to SPD. And that's going to be the round. Now, BJR looking at set point.
Borscht Dynamite. BJR looking into it. We are so close to a level 3 right now. So you know BJR wants to cook with that. Doesn't combo off of the lariat. Instead we get the safe jump. And this is bad. This is really bad for Agree.
Go ahead and hop knee, but can get the knockdown, and again, an OD SPD, and that's going to be it. 3-0 BJR over agreed to terms.
BJR just showing us how they are comfortable playing in Zangief. That was a decisive 3-0. I don't want to say I expected it, but it was not surprising that it happened.
Yeah. Again, Cammy versus Geef matchup. Cammy has to do a lot more work just to get not only the damage, but mixing Geef up. And that's still always a scary thing. Again, you saw the dash up level 3 by BJR, getting that spinning wheel kick as well. You can see a little bit of a combo video going, but again, you're showing the skill that is BJR with Geef. Agreed to terms, they attempted to do some things there, and they got some hits here and there, but not any games around, or not any games. But it was a nice attempt.
It was, and BJR was so good with the Borscht Dynamite, but the explosive damage of Zangief has definitely pushed them into the top 8. So we're going to be seeing them. So we got a Ken, we got a Zangief. It's looking rather red right now.
It is red, right? Yeah, we're getting towards the top 8 side of things. We still have the loser side, and looking at the bracket so far, Zombie Taker at the round 3, waiting for the winner of GB versus Shadow. Oh, I believe it's GB and Shadow finish. It was Shadow getting that 3-2. So now it's going to be Zombie Taker and Shadow going to be happening there. Yosen and Silver fighting out for the top 8 side. Shadow forces Sushi, and then Gruff Goat waiting for agree to terms right there. So we're filling out our top 8.
It is, and looks like we're about to start it with winter semifinals. Lazy Boredom versus Killer Rooster.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
All right, the Marissa versus the Ken here.
Season 1, let's go.
Again, the season 1, we're getting a little bit of lag. Hopefully, it kind of fixes itself there.
You don't really see that. Like, people like to harp on Street Fighter 6, but their net code is amazing.
Yeah. I did agree with that. All right, but here we go. Lazy Boredom is going to try to start things off. Killer Rooster getting that neutral jump in there. Going to go ahead and get the DP to knock him down. We're going to throw him as well.
Now that's because Marissa was plus on that one, and Killer Rooster was worried about any other moves. So the neutral jump really shows them. And Killer Rooster, if we remember last time, they're very button happy. So Lazy Boredom, I'm really starting to think that they're going to start playing outside the Ken range, using the natural mobility advancement of Marissa's moves.
Oh, that's
calling out options like this.
Bringing that 1-to-1 so far in rounds. See who's going to win the first game at the moment. This is winner semifinals here with Ken and Marissa, Lazy Boredom and Killer Rooster.
One more double target combo to the DP. Lazy Boredom dashes away, but Killer Rooster dashes on his own, gets the knockdown. And there's a neutral jump for Killer Rooster. That seems to be an option that they're using a lot and getting payout. I'm wondering what is going to be the adjustment in the next game.
Yeah, no, getting that on Lazy Boredom, that's quite a feat here. Again, like I said, Master can take out someone high level, and you can see it right there with that first game, Killer Rooster. See if they can continue the momentum. But now I think there's some data downloaded for Lazy Boredom as well.
Especially it's those neutral jumps. Killer Rooster will like to hit a parry, like to hit a normal jump, neutral jump when they're in the corner. Oh, they could have neutral jumped there. That was their only saving grace.
Oh man, just run up or drive rush into Gladius, but he got hit with a low once again.
Good block, low, medium kick, another low, medium kick, target combo, and you can Killer Rooster, you crazy man. He was burnt out and decided to run in. I'd be throwing fireballs, man.
Yeah, I kind of would be throwing fireballs too. But again, that's the guile in us. We're so accustomed here. But now Lazy Boredom, just getting that tempo in there, get that confirmed into the level 2. Not gonna be the kill just yet, but just need one more touch away.
There's your touch. There is your touch.
There was the touch. It was a perfect one.
Perfect one. I don't think Killer Rooster got that game, by the way. That was lazy.
No, they did get a game. It's now
they did get a game.
Yeah.
Oh, they did. You're right. I am so.
It is 1-1 right now.
Oh, you're right, because now I'm looking at the number on the top. Fireballs. Okay, Killer Rooster. I think this is smart. You want to? I'm a big fan of introducing the option, even if it doesn't work. Just throw a fireball. Give your opponent something else to worry about.
Yeah, you know that they're able to get in, but throw that fireball here and there just to add like another layer of defense.
Yeah, just make them worry. Make them think about something else.
Yeah, not have to spam. Don't spam it, but just throw it out there here and there.
Lazy Boredom takes themselves another round. Killer Rooster. Will they jump back? Will they jump forward? Dash back in. Finds the footsies with the medium kick. We know when we go round up to the Shoryuken.
Okay. Nice tech there by Killer Rooster. Kind of staying, both players staying at like an outside range of like a footsie confirmed right there.
And both players so close to being burnt out. One more drive rush cancel will do it. Will make them turn for a huge jump and heavy button. And that's going to take Lazy Boredom to the corner. But Lazy Boredom takes to the sky. Killer Rooster backs away, waiting for that button. Goes for the light kick, tempting fate. And Lazy Boredom, they're fishing. They're fishing for a counter hit. Yeah,
they want that jump spin on punish counter there. But here we go. Lazy Boredom attempting at the mix, throwing the string, but the crouching medium punch connects here. And now Killer Rooster back, just keeping the space, but now is burnt out here. So
is that the best thing to do against Marissa, who has plus frames for days?
Doesn't look like it. Level 3 is going to connect right there, and that's going to get Lazy Boredom the 2 on their side over 1 for Killer Rooster. What's going on, that boy Juice?
Yo, that boy Juice.
Shout out to that boy Juice.
Preserving his beard.
Yeah. He kept his beard from Combo Breaker.
Nerd, you ever thought about doing a battle of the beards with Juice?
I mean, I'll be down. We'll see what next year looks like, right?
Yeah, dude. I think Juice needs to start like targeting all the people in Breakout with long beards.
with beards.
Yeah, man. They already took Joey's beard.
Yeah. Let's have hair for hair. I need to grow mine out. All right, well, here we go. Lazy Boredom back body drop there on a burnt out Killer Rooster. Not too phased on being on the health decline there, but has the chance to be able to just get that back with big old hits like this. Level 2 can connect for the ground and almost now looking at set point.
One thing I do want to shout out with Killer Rooster is that they're using the standing light kick as a poke. That's a really good poke button. Reminds me of Guile standing light kick.
Yeah.
Drive rush cancelable, super fast, hard to whip punish. Killer Rooster now going for the classic medium kick, dragon punch in, and went for the throw, no overhead, and Lazy Boredom's pretty good defense.
Yeah, got hit with the low right there. Lazy Boredom, but Killer Rooster just trying to back up get a little bit of space. Yeah, back up and while Lazy Gordon trying to move forward. Not sure you can to just get away from that Superman punch, that phalanx.
Jump back, Lazy Gordon using one of the options for, oh my god, OD Gladius not fully charged, but sails it in with a heavy punch. Great routing. We are so close to a level 2, but we're going to hold on to it one more time to keep the safe jump set up.
Throwing the parry there again, tempting for the perfect parry, but we're getting down to it. Killer Rooster also burnt out once again, but they're keeping Lazy Boredom at bay with the Jinrai.
Standing light kick from Marissa, that's all she wrote. Lazy Boredom moving on into winners finals with that standing light kick. A very good button. Standing light kick, you know, I think standing light kicks need more love. They're great. We just don't use them enough.
Yeah, and that it's basically like the string interrupting button, right, for a lot of characters. And we did get to see that with Killer Rooster, but here you can see in the replay again, very much back and forth. Killer Rooster was fine with throwing down with Lazy Boredom, and put themselves in burnout a lot of the times. Which could be to your detriment, and Lazy Boredom identified that,
especially with a character like Marissa, where she has a lot of natural plus frames, so you're just giving her more tools for you to. Marissa basically takes advantage of anybody who likes to down back, and when you're in burnout, those advantages become more apparent.
Yeah. Especially with Charge of Gladius, a lot of the special moves that Marissa has that can take advantage of that, especially with the Scudum command grab as well. So
Scudum.
There we go.
There was like a non-factor who loves saying Scudum, likes to say the names of Marissa. Meanwhile, the commentator Zero Syndicate. He told me how he was so proud that he memorized the German names for JP.
Okay. Yeah. It takes some work to just remember all the lingo and the language of Street Fighter 6, especially the special moves. But
yeah, like anytime I see like moves in another language, I'm like, F this. I'm giving them nicknames. I'm sorry, Yaz. I can't. I'm not like Sajam. Remember when Sajam pulled out the Tagalog dictionary?
Yeah. The Daloy and Tubing.
the too big.
The too big.
The too big.
Yeah, so as we're getting ready for our next match. Oh, okay, BJR and Ramoon here, the Geef and the Terry Bogard.
Now you've definitely put some time in Terry Bogard, haven't you?
I did.
What? Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, we have our next match here. Yeah, I did dabble with some Terry, and Terry's fun, and especially at this state of the game with Terry's pretty damn good on the meta side of things. They can box out people just with their buttons alone, and again, good priority buttons, and just a solid kit through and through with Terry Bogard.
That was the funny thing. Like I really felt like when Terry came out, we were more excited that he was in the game than playing him. Like, oh man, he has a lane switch move. No one uses the lane switch move.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's definitely extremely strong. I mean, we've seen players like Rhythm do immense damage with him. His crouching medium kicks, his target combos, not to mention Burn Knuckle is such a good neutral stick button.
Yeah. Okay, as you said, the crouching medium kick, very, very useful there. Ramu getting their way in there and keeping someone like Geef into the corner. That's a very kind of a hard thing to do. But keeping BJR there, but now BJR is going for the side switch throw. Now it's Geef's turn.
You know what Capcom needs to do to make like $1 bajillion? Just do like swimsuit pack 4.
Exactly.
I'm just saying that lariat from BJR putting Ramne on the defensive. And remember, Zangief 11,000 health. That's 1,000 more than Terry. So Ramne has to try a little bit harder, hit a lot more.
Okay, SPG to connect right there. And now we're keeping the headbutt offense, trying to just delete that drive gauge. Ramu will do that for you with that OD rising tackle.
Buster Wolf, that's going to give ourselves a little bit more space, let that drive gauge build up. And good idea from Romney. Just try to back away, make some of that space, but BJR closing in. That headbutt is so disgusting. Beautiful call out off the drive impact, and that was a classic controls.
That was on classic controls. Definitely a young man right there. With an OD crack shot into the rising tackle, getting that round win.
26 frames is what you have to react to with a drive impact, and he was able to do a double quarter circle and punch within that time period.
Okay, going to drive rush. It's sweep there, BJR, and we're going to get hit with that scoop up SPD. And going to get hit with another one, another just drive rush in, and BJR going to go and take that.
BJR understands the psychology of a player, and what I mean is that when you are dying, your first inclination is to turtle up because you're dying. But when you turtle up, you expose yourself to grabs, which is what BJR did.
Exactly. All right, here we go. Ramen now getting a Terry mix going here. And again, keeping BJR into the corner until they get the jumping splash. And now BJR's turn. And yeah, they have nowhere to go but getting vacuumed in with the SPD. Oh. There we go.
Good pickup, rising tackle finish. We should be very careful about what Zangief could do. A little bit of too much patience. Nice whip punish opportunity. One more button, but here comes the spinning power driver. Will we expect a jump in? No! Double dash.
Yep. Double drive rush in there, but because BJR was burnt out, just throw an OD rising tackle and it would hit the chip.
BJR don't care. Siberian Express has been used multiple times. There's a knockdown, and the headbutt was thwarted, but that. Now we have the corner pressure. Romney being very careful, staying right outside that range of Zangief. It's a big jump in.
Oh, they got the jump in, but not the grab here, and now it's back to Ramu. Just throwing the strings once again, but BJR not too phased because they got that drive rush in there and got the round, trying to make it a 2-game situation. Ooh. With the SBD right there to connect, and once again the OD rising tackle just to get some space away from the key there. You're gonna get another one. Just man, don't jump on me. Got that rising tackle ready, as well as this level 3 to connect.
Decision making from Romney, get your last man advantage, especially in this battle-on situation. They could jump back, throw a fireball, wanting to bait out something from BJR. BJR falling victim to the light kick, and that's all she wrote. Romney getting their first round right now.
I did like that drive rush jab just to stop the drive rush. A little bit short from anything that BJR could possibly throw, and able to get that game win right there. It is 1-1 here, and up to trying to fight for the second game.
Here's the quick burn. Does not fully complete the power dunk. That way we can get the frame kill for the throw. And now it's going to be BJR in a little mix up and the whip punish. And we're seeing the strengths of Terry.
We definitely are seeing the strengths. I know Chungsu in chat, rooting for their fellow Canadian brethren right there, and also UMAD happening this weekend as well. So like, hope you guys
Ultimate
that are at
Montreal Air Dash.
You guys are enjoying the event right there. I know it is day 1 at UMAD here. We're just enjoying some Street Fighter 6 action here for Breakout, and Ramu trying to survive with the little health that they have left.
Yeah, shout out to our own Miasma. She's over at the.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. Double German.
I wish I was at UMAD. My passport situation. It's in a church, everyone.
Nice, okay, Ramu able to get that knockdown combo to the rising tackle. Another one, you can't jump.
Young man reactions. That's gonna be the wheel kick. We should be using the level 1. Good meter economy from BJR. Uses the level 1. Not to mention the opponent is still in the corner. If Rami gets burnt out, we could see ourselves a dead Terry.
Yeah, we can see, but now we're able to get their way out of there, and now this side switch. Nice, okay, did not react on the rising tackle right there, because I think he knew, it's going to be a cross-up of some sort, and got hit with it, and BJR able to get the game there.
BJR going 2-1. They got a 1-game lead, but Ramne is doing such a good job at just holding it down and being a pest. What? You saw that?
I did see
what
that.
What a
yeah.
great reaction to the armor frames and then calling out the natural move because drive impact is so. It's the answer for standing heavy farm.
Yeah, definitely. BGR missing that command gear once again. The ranges are getting screwed up. BGR, but they bring it back with that vacuum SPD.
Power wave in, wheel kick is blocked, still safe. Ramne risking it a little bit just to. No! You can really see the openings that Ramne is letting fly by here.
Yeah. There's things that Rami can do here, but again, you're dealing with a Geef, and Geef is intimidating, as a character in themselves.
Burn up. That's a good way to
Oh
start.
my gosh.
Are we jumping? No, we were drive rushing too close. What an excellent call out. And that's a raw Atomic Buster. Half your life gone. BJ are so close to taking this.
Ooh. The drive rush spinning wheel kick in there. But okay, Rami can try to get something going, but a blocked burn knuckle is going to be to their detriment and defeat. And yeah, there we go. I think that is the 3.
That is definitely the 3. So that's going to be BJR versus Lazy Boredom. It's going to be a big body winner final.
Okay. Yeah, as you can see there here in the replay here with BJR and Ramun. Again, it was a battle back and forth. Both players had great opportunities for big damage. Missing a grab here and there, sure, that happens. Ramun able to get like their rising tackles like on point until there was a situation where BJR was getting crossing up or just missing it completely.
It was also look because of chat. I am now looking at Domino's Pizza because I forgot about the $6.99 deal. I have one across the street from me.
Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah.
No, not nice, nerd, because I could be ordering Domino's.
I mean, take advantage of the offer, right?
I don't know. Like, I already
BGR.
cooked food. I already cooked food, though.
That is true. Yeah, the struggle, the first world problems of
first world problem.
Yeah. But yeah, good stuff there. And we're gonna we'll continue on with our next match here. Silver, who we don't know what character they're gonna be used, but we see Zombie Taker once again back on the stream side here with the Cammy. Once again, I believe the modern Cammy.
And again, Zombie Taker had a really good set with Killer Rooster, but there were so many times where they just outwalked themselves from multiple counter-offensive opportunities. You could see, I really like to look at whip punishes as windows. You see it, and once that opening is there, that might be your only opening.
Yeah,
the entire round.
Yeah, it definitely can be. But let's see. I mean, we'll see. Zombie Taker was already on the stream already, so maybe like I mean, they're here. They're still here. They're still surviving. So I think they feel more comfortable, more warmed up to tackle on what's going to be coming up ahead, and we're just going to find out what they're going to be dealing with Silver when we find out once we get into the game. But yeah, once again, we are here on the top 8 side of things. Once again, this is Breakout Friday for Street Fighter 6. Once again, hope you guys are enjoying some Street Fighter 6 action for your Friday. And I see a Sagat. So there we go. So yeah, that might be a little bit of an uphill battle unless Zombie Taker is able to pick and choose when to pull out the gun, basically.
Yeah, Sagat does have the fireball, but Zombie Taker does have not only the level 3, as you said, as the gun, but fireballs can be reacted to with back fist.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. So,
but both of these characters have they're incredibly sticky. And when I say sticky, I mean once they're on you, they don't leave until you do something nasty. Cammy is just the queen of the vortex, but Sagat just this, man.
Yeah.
Over and over.
I mean, a little bit less so now, because that button in particular was changed. It's not as
Thank
sticky.
God.
It's not as sticky as it was used to. So now I think you could get like as max 2 standing medium punches before you have to do something else. But I mean, it's still he's still the king. He's still the king for a reason, the emperor for a reason. So we're gonna find out how Silver navigates this matchup against Cammy, and especially a modern Cammy too.
All right, pop quiz, not pop quiz. Opinion. Who
Okay.
got the best glow up from their previous incarnation of Street Fighter 6?
Ooh, really? I feel Alex got the best glow up.
Really interesting. I got I got an offbeat one, right?
Okay.
To me, Ed is the obvious choice because he was lame, but I love new DJ.
New DJ. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Street Fighter 6 DJ. DJ was like a fine character, but Street Fighter 6 made me realize like, oh, this is why. Like they made DJ the coolest guy ever. Like, everybody wants to be DJ's homie. After Zangief though, Zangief is like everybody wants to be BFFs with him.
Right. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, definitely. If you're talking about the entire scope of the lifeline of Street Fighter 6, definitely DJ definitely got a great glow up. I'm thinking more on the more recent side of things with the patches, but we have our next match underway here. We're gonna go ahead and see how this is gonna play out. Silver with the Sagat, Zombie Taker with the modern Cammy.
And we already see what kind of Sagat Silver is. Silver wants to get in, and now we're throwing out those tiger shots. How many times will Zombie Taker land a spinning back fist before Silver stops throwing the fireball? And right now, Silver's doing a great job just holding down this round.
Yeah. So I mean, Silver, what they can do if they are in that footsie range is just throwing the buttons, because Sagat's tall as hell. So again, you have your standing medium kick. Nice drive rush check right there.
Big one, and that's also going to be deleting a bit of that drive gauge too from Sagat. Drive rush throw. It's looking really bad for Zombie Taker.
There it is.
Immediate checkmate situation.
Again, I mean, back to what I was saying about like just the range of Sagat's buttons. You have standing medium kick. You have standing heavy punch. You have crouching heavy punch. Nice neutral jump there by Silver. We're gonna go ahead and tag her Nexus into that combo, into another. There, man, level 3. That is what a cash out.
I want to say, like in the movies, people like blows to the head hurt, but unless you actually take a combat sport, it's leg kick. You get kicked in the leg, your day is ruined.
Yeah, you can't stand or can't walk. like,
You're
walk
like,
straight.
I'm done. I'm going home.
Oh, that leg kick right there. This forward leg kick. Just mix them up like so. Silver getting that first game.
That's going to be one thing. We Nerd in the Bay talked about how this match is really nasty for Cammy. Not in addition to Sagat having a great vortex, having more health, he hurts. Done.
Yeah. Even with the recent changes, but now we're looking at an interesting situation now because Zombie Taker switched over to Sea Viper.
Sea Viper.
So a lot, again, we have the mobility. It's also, again, we also have modern there too as well. So you have instant anti-air, instant level 3s. Now it's gonna see is like how if you're able to like out mobility Sagat, which is not in a sense hard to do on paper, but again, it's Sagat being the wall too at the same time.
Big buttons right now. Silver is just running rampant. And that's even then. Oh, beautiful power up the dragon punch, and that's going to get the crouching medium punch. And Silver put just round after round, winning after round.
Okay, attempted at the burn kick here, and attempted at the seismic shock, shockwave, but got knocked out of that. Once again, jumped in. Look at that conversion. Look at that, just getting a jump in there. Burn kick right there to connect. Crouching medium punch, very great tool for Sea Viper, but nice reaction on the level 1. Now you have meter to be able to just use those jets, jump everywhere and move around.
Here we go. Nice TP. Holding that parry out so that hits the button anyway, and Silver, drive rush cancel in, does not get the full combo. It's still winnable for Zombie Taker, but they fall victim to the crouching medium punch. There's the level 3 one more time. Silver just likes kicking hot women in the leg.
I guess so, right? Now we'll see Viper. If Zombie Taker switched to another girl character, then yeah. Nope, we're going back to the Cammy.
We're going back. He's gonna kick the same hot girl in the leg.
And he does it with ferocity too. Like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Because you see
equal rights and lefts here with Sagat.
You see the knee buckle, nerd. I remember when I first took my leg kick, my thigh was black for 3 days.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, definitely when you are just not accustomed to taking leg kicks. But yeah, we're back into the match.
That was my Muay Thai instructor. So he kicked downwards.
Yeah, they're never fun. Even when you get conditioned to it, they're still not fun.
I was holding a pad. Oh no! You know what's not fun? Whipping a cannon spike. Silver's gonna take full advantage. God damn.
Yeah. Keeping this pressure. Zombie Taker can't really move here. Got able to jump out of here though, but still has an uphill battle with the little life that they have left. There we go.
Oh, right there. Silver is making this fast work as they climb the loser's ladder. Zombie Taker just needs to get some sort of advantage, get a knockdown. This is exactly what they need. And instantly, Silver knows, hey, you're going to be anxious. I'm throwing the DP out because you will commit.
Yeah. They want the offense going. Okay, a nice attempt there on the hooligan for defense, but Zombie Taker was ready for it. But again, Zombie Taker putting himself on burnt out, but it doesn't matter because he got the confirm into the level 3.
Locked
on. That's a level 3. And ooh, I've been here, man. Where it's like, I got around. Oh, thank God. Crap.
Chris, he likes kicking hot chick. You heard Cap.
No, that's what I mean. It's like that feeling like I got it, I won. Like, oh man.
All right, we got a hooligan mix up happening here. And got the confirm as well. Level 1 is ready, and another confirm with the hooligan. Now we're just throwing hooligans left and right here.
Jumping up, tiger shots in the face. Silver definitely running low. They can win this. I'm wondering how hard they're going to fight for this round. There's a level 1.
Wow.
It is blocked. How well do you know you're routing, Silver, especially when you can only do one drive rush cancel? And hot girls getting kicked in the leg.
Hot girl getting kicked in the leg. And Zombie Taker actually letting the movie finish, too, at the same time. So, yeah, that's definitely going to be a 3-0 situation. Silver going to go ahead and move on the loser side.
Yeah, unlike that previous situation where Zombie Taker left before the set.
I'm out. I'm done. Yeah, exactly, Grace. Oh man, but yeah, no, that was a man. Silver just taking that 3-0 like just with ease here. But yeah, Silver just on point with it again. Even with the changes of Sagat with the standing medium punch, just continued on with the offense. Zombie Taker attempted with both Cammy and the Viper, but it's just to no avail for them.
Silver just showing us why this is such a difficult matchup for Cammy, and also just the complete offensive power of Sagat was on full display. Once Silver got that level 1 blocked, we went, all right, let's clock in, time to go home.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I mean, great run by Zombie Taker. Unfortunately, the run stops here. But there's always next week and next time, wherever your next tournament is going to be. But looking at what we have next is Agreed to Terms coming back to the stream. But we also have Sushi. Looks like we're rocking the Yasmin.
Woo, baby, here we go.
There you go.
Let's go, Filipino pride.
Philippines.
Yasmin.
There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting once again. Again, Yasmin very very new to the game, just recently released. Still, people still trying to figure out and navigate how to play. On the meta side when it comes to Yasmin, agree to terms. Having the tried and true Cammy, so we'll see how that's gonna work out. Again, this battle here. No matter the matchup, Yasmin has to do some work, right? Again, starting off getting that knockdown with the that Loi Nang Tubing and with the Alone follow up, and then getting it again to get the added properties for each of the buns. No matter if it's the launch, no matter if it's the ground bounce, they just need to just get that first one in and then go for another one.
Nerd, the more you speak Tagalog, the more you expose me as a Twinkie.
I was born here, so I have to do my due diligence to represent, even though it's going to be more Americanized Tagalog here.
No. I'm saying you're making me look bad.
I gotta do it
you're
for
doing
me.
you're doing the work. You're exposing me.
Yes, I got to do it for me. I mean, you a grown man. You got to do what you got to do. I have to do it for me. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to, there is a surprising amount of Filipinos in Breakout. You, me, Tomadoc.
Yes.
I think Ash has been around enough Filipinos to be to be considered as one.
Yeah. Right,
remember he went to Manila Madness, so
he did. Got a tattoo and everything over there too.
So, he's definitely got it. So agree to terms with the Cammy. We've definitely been seeing a lot of Cammy, a lot of Marisa. This is the first time we're going to see Yasmin in this top 8 match.
Yeah, so I'm excited. We're gonna find out, we're gonna see how do you navigate, how do you navigate Yasmin? I mean, shout outs to Frank Lotion, kind of committing to Yasmin as well. Again, doing the due diligence of being a fellow Filipino. They're usually a Honda player. But they are just committing to the Yasmin. But right now, agree to terms on the come up here, just getting that knockdown. And there we go. We got the side switch attempted.
No,
here.
that's the John Crowley.
That is the John Crowley. Yeah, we mentioned that yesterday for Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves.
Definitely, this is a lot more of a patient set. Agree to terms, not necessarily trying to run over their opponent. So that definitely is a strategy of, hey, let me just try to beat you with my layer 1. Forget downloading. If I kill you now, no patches needed.
Yeah, no, exactly. I know, agree to terms. I know you need to get Bioni mode going to get more of that added damage, and did get it here. But agree to terms not gonna let that slide. Going to go for that back throw and the round win.
Sushi playing this a lot more carefully, and even though they got the confirm off the drive rush, they decided to back away, anticipating agree to terms with what, mash or hit a button.
Okay, there we go. Agree to terms, getting that confirm in there. Get out of here. So get out of here. Sushi making a strong statement for this first game.
Sushi more like getting a statement on is agree to terms. Is the one doing the super.
Yeah.
But agree to terms, just waiting it out, seeing what Sushi does, and then just turning on the gas. And now Sushi, a lot more aggressive now. There's a knockdown, throwing out the little her little knife.
Little boomerang right there. Little boomerang action happening. On here, nice.
Oh no! What a long range whip punish too. Agree to turns in the proper spacing.
Continue on here. Nice back throw. We can side switch here. Again, throwing the boomerang once again. Accepted with the cross up, but agree to terms. Nice. Okay.
Sushi for the knock in. There's a boomerang. No real pickup. Agree to terms still alive. One more mix will kill him. Sushi got to be careful. We have a level 1 on deck too.
Crazy got a question for you, Cap.
No, I am not planning a kamikaze. What the hell are you? You crazy? You crazy?
Oh man, I see what you did there. Okay.
I've only cosplayed as one female Capcom fighting game character already, technically. That is Rin Tosaka. So done. It's out of my system.
Oh man. Speaking of out of the system, man, I like agree to terms. Trying to get Sushi out of their system right here. Nice mix up with attempted with the boomerang throw, but it just goes in for the throw.
Sushi going to be very careful. Agree to terms has shown us that they've been really good on the whip punish. You see them go for the crouching medium punch. Sushi again not believing in their own counter hits, and Agree to terms not believing in theirs either.
Yeah, nice. Okay, good drive rush in there. Once again, the added work that Yasmin needs to do maybe the more than likely being the issue, because one needing to do the two being one, right, but also Agree to terms not having to need to do that too at the same time. Plus the button range is hurting Sushi too.
Yeah, there's the DP one more time. Sushi just not really able to get out of the gate, especially when they go in these down back runs. It almost feels like they're playing Yasmin like a guy, because I'm seeing stuff that I would do.
Nice, okay. Going for the mix-up, nice, okay. Get that cross-up as well. So now we have Bayani mode, but now gonna get hit out of it. Sushi kind of in the uphill battle, and level 3 ready, but not gonna be using it just yet. Can use it right here. The OD. Go level 2 instead. Have that level 1 ready. We continue on with the combo.
That's very interesting since we couldn't get the kill. Agree to terms is on death's door, but we have the level 1. Bionic mode is there. Sushi needs to press the gas. There's the John Crowley. Gets knocked down by Agree to terms. And there's the whip punish. No drive rush cancel in the back. Sushi, this is your chance. This is your chance. Take him out.
There it is. Got it. Got that 2-beat right there. Yasmin getting Sushi getting that one game in there. 1-2-1 situation right now. So they're starting to find their footing here in this matchup.
Especially where we're starting to see how Agree to terms is wanting to set up their footsies.
Yeah, so it would be if Sushi's able to find whip punish on the footsie attempts, then yes, yeah, that could work for Sushi. But right now, just being super duper offensive, keeping Agree to terms into the corner, and once again another Delo being attempted with the overhead, but got drive reversal out of that.
Sushi jumping in, great block from Agree to terms, Sushi in the corner, and Sushi responds with the level 1. Excellent decision making, because there was really nothing Agree to terms could have done to kill them with that much life in the tank.
Moogle, yes. Once the confirmed 2-big is hit, then yeah, you get into Bionic mode until you do another 2-big. One
throw in, Sushi. No drive rush canceling again. Okay, I was getting a little worried that we haven't seen a drive rush.
Yeah, no, Agree to terms just decided to box them out and does so, able to get a perfect KO. But now Sushi gonna go start things off, getting that Bionic mode into that situation by throwing the boomerang once again for that added pressure. There it is.
That's a good jump in.
There we go. Get combo extension. Get the Bionic mode back into the mix. Level 3 is going to be used here to get this game, and Sushi going up a second game here.
That's a really good showing from Sushi, managing to come from behind, as now Sushi is ahead thanks to that level 3.
Dude. Yasmin is fun. Again, Yasmin is fun. Just got to do work, and you got to be okay with doing that work, especially with other characters that doesn't really need to do work like that. But again, a lot of fun to play.
Throw the boomerang out. Excellent block from Agree to terms. Agree to terms starts mashing Sushi with the considerable life lead. Goes for the throw loop, pressing the advantage, and now Agree to terms jumps out for the cross-up.
There we go. We can get into Bionic. Gonna launch him up. Don't have it just yet. Or missing the DP right there. But Agree to terms of very, very little life left. But they were
jump back. Yeah. The jump back light kick answers to the hooligan. And Sushi has finally found themselves at set point.
Get back into the footsie range of things. Here, so you gotta watch out, because Cammy definitely having these long limbs of the law here.
Throw in. Agree to terms, knocking on death's door. Sushi being hyper aggressive now. There's the counter hit jab, spiral arrow, no reversal from Sushi. And Agree to terms pressing the offense, being very mindful of their burnout situation.
All right, we're back into the neutral right now. Sushi waiting for their time, trying to fake out Agree to terms here. Gonna get hit with the throw at the moment. Drive rush in, attempted at the overhead.
They both jab for jab. Sushi trying to march in, Agree to terms, walking in on themselves, drive impact, and Sushi gets a Hail Mary. And that's not just a drive impact, that's going to be an impactful level 3 super. Sushi bet it all on the house, and it came up red, blue, white, and yellow.
Exactly. Yeah, it got that confirmed. Got the drive impact on the button that cannot drive impact cancel. And yeah, no, Sushi able to get that one 3-1 over Agree to terms. So great stuff there. Again, great showing
stuff
of Yasmin.
Great patience from Sushi.
See right here.
That's what I've noticed. Like they were really playing slow in the beginning, right?
Yeah, they were definitely playing slow. Agree to terms was winning at first on the footsie range here until Sushi kind of basically caught on and kind of just was just playing the more like whiff here, and then getting into the mix-up game happening as well.
Yeah, and until then, we could see that Sushi was playing gutsier, playing a little bit riskier. But the question is, with this slow ramp-up speed, how will Sushi adapt to some of the players like Lazy Boredom or Silver, who are just strong and aggressive out of the gate?
Yeah, that's gonna be the question right there. But we're gonna wait to find that out. We're gonna go look at our top 8, how that's looking right now. As you can see on the winner's side, Lazy Boredom winning over Killer Rooster 3-1, BJR winning over Ramu 3-1. So that's gonna be your winners final with Lazy Boredom and BJR. In the loser side of things, Silver winning 3-0 over Zombie Taker. Agree to terms. Unfortunately, did not make it to the next round here against Sushi. So our next round for losers quarters is going to be Ramoon versus Silver and Killer Rooster versus Sushi.
Yeah, Killer Rooster dropped into the lower bracket after fighting Lazy Boredom. So these are going to be some really intense matches. And also, if you can, please make sure to donate some money to the Matcherino. And if you haven't, at least show Breakout some love, as we have fighting games every week.
We do.
Every day of the week.
Every day of the week, practically every day of the week. We're just missing like Sunday at this point. But like, Sunday being the rest day, I get it. But every day of the week. Again, Mondays is Tokon, Tuesdays 2XKO, Wednesdays is Tekken 8, Thursdays Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Friday is Street Fighter 6, and Saturday is your Tekken 8 Academy. Again, all throughout the week, but practically.
Also, a fun fact. When I had my Captain No Fun logo made, I specifically asked them to use the Filipino flag colors. So that's my mark. It's red, yellow, blue, white.
Nice.
I think the Filipino flag colors, like, we were spoiled. We took all the we took all the primary colors.
Right. Speaking of primary, we also got to talk about Extreme Fighter Showdown that is happening in October. And if you use the code Breakout, that's going to get them 25% off their registration right there. So definitely, if you're thinking about going to Extreme Fighter Showdown in October in Austin, by all means use that promo code Breakout for, once again, 25% off. But here we go, our next match.
Okay, this is definitely going to be a match you want to set your watch to, because Silver and Ramne are both highly aggressive, highly adaptive players. Like, I would not be surprised if the script writer comes out. Look at crack, shoot, cross, under.
Dude, that was sick. I like seeing that for like a little bit of a setup situation here. But here we go. Yeah, no, Ramu again with the health lead at the moment, blocking that leg kick. But now Silver doing some work, which is about walking back with that crouching medium punch.
And now Tiger Nexus in. We've seen Silver really press the offense, and Ramne try to jump back for the option select. No real chase down off of the drive impact. Silver then answers with a drive rush jab, interrupting the gap. That's going to be a quick burnout. Call it out, the dragon punch and the cross under.
Oh man, decided to just dash up for the side switch and able to get that first round here. Just not afraid again, not afraid of the Sagat. Again, still uphill battle, dealing with any form of Sagat. But again, with Terry Bogard, a little bit of easier chance.
Dash, light jab, light kick to the check, and Silver on the back end, going for the drop back, using those long, educated feet from Sagat. And now you can see Silver busting out, but their limbs are too stubby when you're dealing with Terry's standing heavy.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean, we talk about like Sagat's long limbs. You also have to talk about Terry, being decently as well with the range. And like the standing medium punch, crouching medium kick, but can go ahead and deal with the Tiger Nexus at the moment. Tiger Nexus pressure right now and burning out Ramu here.
It's a lot of damage, and Silver going for time. Okay, you know what? A little gender equality. Now we're kicking hot dudes in the leg.
There we go. All right, now with even situation. Oh, you did not jump. I don't think you can unless you're able to you're closer to like landing jump in hit here. But yeah, that level 2 worked out for Ramun and putting Ramun with a game 1 on the board.
Yes, you can see how Ramun has to play so gutsy to stop Silver, because Silver is a reliable Sagat, but when you're playing too orthodox, that's going to leave you open to a character with as many tools as Terry Bogard. And Ramu marching in, you know he's trying to scout for that crouching medium kick, and instead we're just gonna burn knuckle.
Yeah, for sure. We're just gonna go ahead and just drive rush in there. Again, you still have that standing medium punch as well for confirm and for a footy tool. But yeah, able to get that perfect parry, and now we're getting the throw mix happening here. Attempted to bait out the Tiger uppercut there, but got hit out of it with the backdash.
And there's Terry's low fireball. Sagat has a hard time dealing with low fireballs and fireball versus fireball wall because Terry just goes underneath it.
Yeah, the low power wave that connected right there in the last round. But here we go, Silver attempting with the mix going. Oh, level 2 connect here. We're gonna get some drive kick back.
Big Tiger clinch, man. Finally, they let Sagat actually do real Muay Thai stuff. Awesome.
For sure. There goes the change right there. Again, you cannot lock him down with standing medium punch, but Ramu going to go ahead and take advantage of that here with this level 3.
I don't think it's going to kill.
It's
not going to kill, but it's looking pretty good for Silver. Not even no meter on deck, burnt out, and we got 2-0. Ramun is just putting on a clinic, showing us how to fight Sagat with their knowledge of Terry.
Yep. Ramun representing again the Canadian border here. Nice. Confirm into that burn knuckle. Here, Silver trying to get offense going, but Ramun on top of it and baiting out that OD Tiger uppercut.
Power wave. We just matched standing jab just multiple times.
It's so good. Perfect KO. It just shows that too. Space things out.
The mark, yeah, Ramnam. So good with the walk up. There's the crouching medium punch, the counter hit. Silver forced to use the drive reversal. Finally gets their offense in. No knockdown. Went for the reset.
Oh, crouching medium kick into the burn knuckle situation. Again, trying to jump. Silver. At this point, you already have the data for the jump in, but at the same time, maybe they're not ready for a rising tackle situation, so you definitely gotta try again.
And there's the level 3, and Ramun going to go ahead and cinch it in. That's going to be game 3, baby. 3-0. Moving on.
Yeah, 3-0 against Silver. Having a strong Sagat there, but Ramun again just showing that Terry's kind of nice there.
Yeah, it is pretty nice. Man, that was excellent spacing from Ramu.
Yeah. You see here in the replay, again, showing some style too, showing a little bit of swag against Silver. But Silver had some chances too, so it wasn't like a even though it was a 3-0, but it wasn't like a run over 3-0. Like Silver was definitely
No.
fighting.
Silver was definitely fighting out of the corner. It's just that Ramoon was a lot more adept at fighting Sagat, especially when Silver was trying to do your classic Sagat medium spam. Silver would just, walk back and just hit their buttons.
Again, it's showing just how versatile that Terry Bogard can be, and could be argued like high tier situation for Terry Bogard, but again, it's Street Fighter 6. Very, very volatile game. Characters that you don't think that would be like winning majors and stuff like that, definitely are winning majors, like so. But we're back here into the breakout bracket here, and we have our next match with Killer Rooster and Sushi back on stream.
Sushi showing us the Yasmin. Killer Rooster has another chance to move up the bracket. I want to see how Sushi's patience is going to play out against a player like Killer Rooster.
Yeah, we're gonna wait and see how that's going to play out. Killer Rooster again continuing to be solid throughout this bracket and still surviving up to this point possibly, but we'll see if Killer Rooster can do another one and survive the next round. But yeah, Sushi showing the Yasmin being very new, still being figured out at this point, and like Street Fighter 6 with characters that don't seem to be strong at first, just need a little bit of time to cook before people like see what they can truly do potentially.
It is. Yasmin's potential hasn't been fully unclocked, and that's the thing. There is going to be some matchup knowledge in that Sushi is a lot more comfortable fighting Kens than Killer Rooster has fought Yasmin.
And again, it's a battle. Once again, for Sushi's sake, it's going to be a battle of range because once again, you're dealing with Ken Masters having great range on their buttons here, and less so for Yasmin's sake. But nice cross up right there. Going to get a little string to connect and get into Bayani mode right there. And now going to try to get a mix going here.
Killer Rooster has some TP out there as well. This round is definitely winnable, but one more mistake will bring him in good. Just Dragon Punch, and it's starting to come up Killer Rooster.
All right. Easy, even on life, but that level 1 is going to connect for anti-air. Did he need it? Maybe not, but you want to make sure you get the round win.
That was really strong.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, got the Bayani mode activated right there. At the overhead, and now keeping Killer Rooster keeping Killer Rooster into the corner until Killer Rooster able to get that jump in.
Uses the jab to fake out the parry, and Killer Rooster doing a lot more comfortable here as they take that round.
Using more of the range now as Killer Rooster. So she has to just block, try to react in time, or just not do anything. But nice perfect parry there by Sushi. We'll go ahead and back though for the positioning. Nice, there we go. Got the DP as well. Attempting with the throw attempt.
After the plus frames, Killer Rooster stops them in their tracks with the fireball. Sushi taking that air supremacy. One more throw again, and Killer Rooster really showing us the power of delay tech.
Exactly. Yep, there we got the trade. The attempt to go into the air here. Something that we're not really seeing at the moment is the standing heavy. That can get in really, really fast because it's such a fast button. Somebody just drive rush with the standing heavy, like so. There we go. Okay, seeing more of that. But we attempted it at a drive impact, but Killer Rooster really good for it.
And that's going to be an easy level 3, and Killer Rooster taking the first game against Sushi. But Sushi is definitely one of those fighters that likes to start slow. They're not afraid to lose that first game, especially in a first to 3 situation.
Exactly, and especially with Breakout, just doing a first to 3 all the way from beginning to end. So again, a lot of games to adjust, a lot of games to just be more and more comfortable. Nice air to air with the boomerang.
One more throw in the corner, faking them out, no real block there, and Sushi falling victim to the crouch medium kick. Killer Rooster mixing them up, a little trickiness. Yasmin's boomerang is not the only thing that can go backwards.
Exactly. Okay, another DP to connect right there. So a little bit of a tool to just get a mix up going is that boomerang. But yeah, right now, nice knockdown there by Sushi, but also Killer Rooster ready for that ODDP.
Get out of the air, girl.
Right, yeah, they're ready for that. 2+.
Jumping back, Sushi within lethal range. And Killer Rooster bets it on the standing heavy, but the invincible frames from Sushi. Ooh, we were playing with fire there.
Yeah, that was a little scary right there for Sushi, but they're able to get that round win once again with that level 1. And they can continue on with the offense and get that Doloi Nung too big here with the Bayani mode to connect. Ooh.
That was a good call out for the fireball, but just done at the wrong time. Killer Rooster still holding the parry button. Sushi getting away with the whip and the throw. They both whip again, but finally Killer Rooster lands the DP and the throw. We should see a run up, or in this case, a lash kick.
Starting to identify Sushi kind of relying a lot on the throw situation here in this matchup. So I think Killer Rooster is like, yeah, okay, you're more than likely trying to go throws, so I'm gonna either counteract that with the many options that they can do. Up there, Bayani's back into the menu. Oh.
And that's going to be Killer Rooster with the drive impact. Sushi tried to take that one round for the tie-up, but Killer Rooster one more round away from going 2-0.
All right, okay, Sushi. The Bayani mode back into the situation here. Nice, okay, just back up, heavy kick. Crouch medium kick once again, connects. Launch him up here, extend the combo. You have level 3 ready, but not going to use it just yet, but also Sushi burning himself out.
And this is going to be 1-1. Sushi with a level 3 confirmed. Street Fighter 6 be power scaling.
I like that, in the world that is Street Fighter, people know Ryu's Hadouken. So they either mock it like Luke or try to emulate it like Yasmin. Ooh. So situation right there. Okay. We'll add that offense. Gonna go OD for Sushi. A little bit of life, but they can bring it back if possible.
Here we go. Killer Rooster holding on to that middle screen. Sushi can win this nice DQ. I don't think they're gonna. They still chanced it. They still chanced the drive impact. That was a risky play.
That was definitely a risky play because Killer Rooster had a lot of drive gauge to counteract that. Ooh, man, the hammer right there. Ooh.
Hit him with a California roll.
Yep. Cali roll right there. Perfect parry to it. Okay, down heavy for the anti-air. Oh, what a setup.
Did right story you can one more time. Light kick. Puts Killer Rooster in a very good position. Still, Sushi's going to hold back. Still jump back. Okay, it's going to be our knockdown.
This is the throw right there. Killer Rooster boxing him out now. Is more than likely to be the round because the level 1 to connect there.
And that's going to be 2-1. Remember, this is losers quarterfinals, so we're definitely marching our way closer into the bracket.
So yeah, Killer Rooster up ahead now. Sushi is needing to get some more going here to be able to survive another round and try to take the game here.
DP right there. Sushi with the jump in. Great perfect parry for Killer Rooster. Back throw one more time. And Sushi trying to jump in, but the Hammer of God and the DP. Sushi does like using the Dragon Punch in the corner. That's what I'm noticing.
They are definitely doing that here. Again, a spacing tool for them, not wanting to withstand the offense that is Ken Masters. But nice cross up right there to connect. And now we're back into it with the Bionic mode and going to knock them down and bait out the PP.
Knock him down, knock him out. Sushi 1 round away from tying it up. 2-2. Killer Rooster senses their lead slipping away, lands the medium kick, and not only is that going to be good damage, that's going to put Sushi close to the corners, and that throw seals the deal.
Does like so. And again, a corner DP just again get that space here and then get away a little bit from Killer Rooster, but Killer Rooster able to get their touch in there, and that's going to be the round for the level 1. Now looking at set point.
Good decision making from Killer Roosters. That they could have just done a DP, but that would have kept them alive. And when Sushi had that much meter, it would have ended the game right there. Killer Rooster doesn't want to go into a game 5 situation.
No, I don't want that momentum to shift on the side of Sushi, so they definitely want to close things out as fast as possible, as best as possible. But here we go, getting the jumping cross up here with the Hurricane Kick. Nice jump back, air to air.
Throw, jump back in. Sushi understands that Killer Rooster has to commit to something big from that distance. Oh, but there's the crouching medium kick. Here comes Killer Rooster. Gets mashed on. Sushi, though, not going to spend any meter because of the scaling. Jump in light kick. No, one more time. Holding on. They want that meter for the kill.
They do want that meter for their kill, and also like a statement right there to be able to make sure that kill is going to be solidified here. But now we're back into it. Drive impact. That was again risky once again. Oh, but the setup here into the level 3. That's going to be 2-2 with Sushi.
Not quite a critical art. Sushi has been winning so many games off the back of that level 3, and I really applaud Sushi's patience because they landed that when they landed the standing jab, they didn't catch out the meter because it wouldn't have killed, held it on, and now game 5 situation. I am writing my script.
Right, exactly. All right, here we go. 2-2 situation here. Killer Rooster had a chance to close it out, but Sushi found that mix in there, and now Sushi off to the races, getting the Bionic mode to connect, and we can go ahead and knock them down, and then still get hit with a Cali roll. The offensive right there, but now Sushi on the burnout. Allows Killer Rooster's time to be able to do some things. Nice drive rush into DP. Ready for it. Yep, low DI. Can't really do anything. Sushi. The combo right there. Nice low to connect to the OD. That's going to be the ground and set point once again for Killer Rooster. Straight up right there by Sushi with that Bionic mode to connect and throw whip. Go ahead and the knockdown. Continue on. Nice knockdown is there for the.
Yeah, but we get the overhead this time, but still Killer Rooster manages to get the tech throw off the reset. Then again the crouching medium kick. Killer Rooster, not only are they so good at landing it, but they're so good at driver canceling it.
Exactly. Low confirm into the throw. Accepted the overhead once again. Trying to, I mean, you could say it is conditioning, or you could also say like they really want that overhead to connect. But he got hit with the hammer here. Oh, that could have been level 3 right there, and it looks like it can be for this time. Oh, they missed.
No! Oh my God!
Oh.
Sushi manages to claw away victory from the jaws of defeat, and wisely they spend the level 1.
It's not a kill.
It's getting really tense, nerd.
There it is. Okay. There we go. Just throw a DP out there, and it did hit, luckily, because Killer Rooster had a drive gauge to use. Oh, man, wow.
What a call out from the drive rush. So not only did Rooster eat the damage, but they lost a little bit of their drive gauge as well. And Sushi, again with the DP one more time. Killer Rooster learning things, standing still. They're being very careful. That crouching medium kick is going to really seal the deal.
Had enough for a drive impact. Okay, Dragon Lash to connect. We're going to go ahead and knock them down into the other side. Gonna go this time into the front here, and it connected this time. Throw the boomerang. Let's see what the setup is gonna look like. Nothing much out of it just yet, but the crouching medium kick connects.
Killer Rooster's not going to cash in that meter just yet. They want the kill. They want to be at very... They wanted to be absolutely sure. This is where things get scary for both players. Level 3 on deck. There's the wall splat. And Sushi, I don't think they have enough in the tank, especially with the scaling off the level 3. So instead, they're going to use a level 1 for the knockdown.
Yeah, level 1 for the knockdown. Nice parry just to not deal with a drive impact as such. Another level 1 to connect here. Needs one more touch here, but also that CA is ready to go. So you gotta watch out for that.
Killer Rooster, are you trying to turn that super right now? Throws out the fireball again, spends it all. There's a crouching medium kick, and the third level 1. The hat trick allows Sushi to move on to loser semifinals in this nail biter final game, final round situation.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, good stuff there by Sushi, but yeah, I can see like not using the level 3 like was smart, right? Because they were burnt out. They were they were like one touch away from death, and then when Killer Rooster was trying to get their offense in there, they had that level 1 as a backup plan just to stop any sort of offense that Killer Rooster was going to do here. And you can see here on the replay very much a back and forth situation, and it went down like to the final touch.
Yeah, very strong decision making from both players, but ultimately Sushi was just so smart, finally taking advantage of the crouching medium kick. But here we go back to the streets of London, and that's where things really started to turn out for Sushi. But still, Killer Rooster, excellent confirms though.
Yeah, definitely got some great confirms in there. Again, it could have been either's game if there was just like one mistake. But for tonight, it's going to be Sushi's night. They're 3-2, and that's going to be the end of the road for Killer Rooster. But again, great run for Killer Rooster, though.
It is. It's a really good run for Killer Rooster. But I believe now we got winners final showing up. But before we do, now that we got a little bit of time to breathe, we got to talk about XFS, Extreme Fighter Showdown. It's going to be a huge tournament in the state of Texas, Austin, I believe. And we got every fighting game known to man. Soul Calibur, Avatar. We literally do, bro.
Yeah, we do.
We literally do.
I think about it.
We literally do.
But yeah,
I bet you there's a dive kick bracket somewhere near the bathroom.
I mean, don't tempt them. They probably will add it too. But yeah, here we go. We got our winners final here. Lazy Boredom versus BJR. Again, big, meaty people here bumping meat.
Big, yeah, bumping big. Man, I miss Biggie. Your 20-second rounds, bump that. Your crouching medium kick, drive, cancel. Yeah. Nah, that ain't me.
Yeah.
Lazy Boredom piling down those Gladiuses, finally advancing with the stand heavy punch, advances it forward. BJR understands that Zangief not really good for trying to... It's so funny now, nerd.
No, I'm looking at chat here. Medusa's like, wait, what? What are we talking about, bumping meat?
Stops the drive rush. Lazy Boredom. Bam. It's the DP.
Right. Okay. Lazy Boredom.
Also, like, if you haven't, Chad, Texas barbecue is real. They ain't lying. I had Corkscrew over at Texas Showdown. That was a Michelin star barbecue. It was like an hour and a half away. My wife then drove out the next day and got it. And
nice.
This is how you know it's a keeper. She came back like, I have barbecue leftovers for you, honey, right after I finished my bracket. I married the perfect woman.
Yeah, exactly. They went all the way just to get that barbecue and bring it back to you. So yeah, no, definitely is a keeper. Right,
yeah, Lazy Boredom though, definitely eating well with that previous game.
All right, there we go. BJR getting that OD spinning lariat. Gonna go body splash here. This is a lore battle because because Marissa assuming that Zangief is here to fight for the marriage of Marissa.
That's right. Marissa's Zangief is One of the people Marisa conscripts to marry him. But that would make all the Manon shippers mad, because that's the OTV.
That is here. All right. Yeah, winners finals right here. Winner Lazy Boredom has up around once again. It is up a game as well. So we're looking at a 1-0 situation, trying to make it a 2-0 situation here.
And it's pretty much the same playbook this whole time. Put BJR in the corner, forcing the fight out, and using the jumping back punch as a way to make space and stop whatever air advances in. BJR, here comes the making space with the wheel kick. Whip punish situation. There's the knee. There's the Superman punch. Oh!
Nice. Okay, spinning lariat. OD to connect another one to knock them down here. With a jump back jab just to get some space.
The jump back jab is what's really winning it for Lazy Boredom, because a lot of BJR's damage previously was off of the airplane splash. So if we jump back, we got no problem.
Exactly. Nice, okay, knocked him down for the sweep. A drive reversal attempt, but it was blocked.
That was a lot of meters spent by BJR, but at least we managed to corner Lazy.
Attempted the back dash, we can go vacuum in with that SPD and a perfect KO.
Excellent. Yo, I wish Marisa had a spear.
Yeah.
Yeah, give her the Roman Reigns loadout.
The takedown version versus what Alex has.
Good parry from Lazy Boredom, cornering BJR. BJR eating that overhead. It's still plus friends, got caught mashing.
Great offensive pressure by Lazy Boredom here. And a perfect KO, trying to make this 3-0 for winners finals.
Lazy Boredom making sure that they know, they are telling us that they don't get paid by the hour. Huge knee, interrupting whatever BJR wanted to throw. And BJR throwing the medium kick, that's a pretty good button, but Lazy Boredom still in his face. Drive reversal puts us back to the middle screen, but Lazy Boredom advancing with the knee one more time.
Continue on here, keeping BJR into the corner. Nice armor by BJR, just knock him down, but a confirm by Lazy Boredom. You have the level 3 ready to use. We're gonna go and end it, use it, and it will be used there. Man, that's definitely gonna be a KO with that uppercut, and Lazy Boredom advances to the grand finals. Lazy Boredom said, "That doesn't work for me, brother."
No. Sorry, brother, I'm going over.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta Jeff Jarrett this and just lie down and not make it a show.
Dude, did you watch Dark Side of the Ring with Jeff Jarrett?
I did not, but I did see clips though.
That was a good episode. Like, especially when they go over like how Jeff Jarrett was processing the grief of his wife, his first wife, and Owen Hart. It's a tearjerker, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe they made me teary-eyed over Jeff F. and Jarrett.
Speaking of teary-eyed, we see some stuff here on the replay, making BJR, man, I'm sure not too happy. Just to feel like getting shut out, against a Marisa, but I mean, it was a high level play here. I know BJR was trying to get their offensive going, but yeah, again, Lazy Boredom on top of it.
And it was, again, one more time, it was jump back jab. And also Marisa taking advantage of the fact that Zangief doesn't have a good DP. So it was just all BJR could really do is just down back and block, which when you're fighting Marisa, that's just giving her free plus frames and watching your drive gauge go.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see here, we recap the top 8 side of things as we lead into our grand finals situation. As you can see, we just saw Lazy Boredom and BJR here. BJR now being sent into the loser side, going to be waiting for the winner of Ramen and Sushi. Whoever gets to from Ramen and Sushi, whoever wins that, face BJR. But whoever wins that losers final will face Lazy Boredom in the grand finals situation. So definitely, whoever on the loser side is definitely going to be an uphill battle, because again, you're facing whoever wins is going to face BJR, and then you're going to face Lazy Boredom.
It is, and Lazy Boredom gets to sit pretty, but. If not only is Lazy Boredom taking a break, we're about to take a short break as well. So please get some water, grab a quick bite to eat. But we got more Street Fighter 6 on Breakout, so don't go anywhere for too long. We'll be right back.
See you guys in a bit.
Don't got no heart, I got an ice box. Brand new roller, swipe at the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hype. No more double, go ahead and detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and take my family out the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober.
Are you thinking about building your own fight stick? Then go for it. It's a perfect way to dive into electronics, design, and hands-on creativity. Pick an enclosure, for the dub plate, or the mini dub. Now, DIY builds means full control, easy upgrades, and your own personal style. Join an amazing community of makers, artists, and gamers, and be the builder of your crew.
Don't got no heart, I got an ice box. Brand new roller, swipe at the G-Shock. Moving slowly, I know the street hype. No more double, go ahead and detox. Yeah, yeah. Came from the trenches, they ain't showing us no love. Thugging in the city, all we wanted was a hug, yeah. We on the block like every night to catch a buzz. Get the cash and take my family out the hood, that's a must. Was a hood baby with no soldiers. Bad past never left my mind, it's taking over. No, I should've died, that's why it's hard to stay sober. Glad to see the sun, but my heart getting colder. Life's so crazy, what we been through. When you die, the only time that they gon' miss you. Tell my mama no more tears, no more tissue. Ooh, just some hood baby with some issues. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Ooh, ooh. Pull up in that rain, see me ballin', yeah. 30 feet on my wrist like I'm Harden. Either they love me or I'm a target. Cause the ice on me is flawless. I've been busy and picking up when you callin'. And on purpose, I hate the fact we ain't talking. But anything that you need, dog, I got you, I mean that. All this pressure make it hard not to relapse. Build up aggression, make it hard for me to relax. To the hood, baby, ain't no way that I'ma lead that. My dogs need hope, step it up, I gotta be that. Cause life's so crazy, oh, it been through. I'ma love you way before I gotta miss you. Hold this mama by my side, give her some tissue. We were just a hood, baby, with some issues. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood, baby, from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby, yeah. Just some hood, baby. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. Glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. Hood baby from the struggle. Long time had a hustle. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through. I'm glad we made it through. I'm just glad we made it through.
Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger. I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. It's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Yeah. Take my word.
One more pick. Issei has a Hail Mary. And holy cow! They did it!
All right, we are back here with more Street Fighter 6 action here at Breakout. We are at the end part of top 8. You just saw the promo for Extreme Fighter Showdown. If you hit that exclamation point XFS and use that promo code Breakout for 25% off, be sure to do so if you're thinking about attending Extreme Fighter Showdown. But once again, I am Neighbor in the Bay, also Nerd in the Bay, here with Captain No Fun. Captain No Fun, how you feeling?
Excellent. It is always great to be here in the game that both Nerd and the Bay got started in.
Yes.
That pretty much kickstarted our commentary journey. Street Fighter 6 is a game near and dear to both our hearts, and while we do cast other games, we will always make time for 6.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you got room for me for Street Fighter 6, then I'm definitely gonna be
There is the reason why my ink is like this, man.
Exactly.
No, true story. Like when I got these tats done, oh, actually, let's just go to the Breakout top 8. I'll take a sit. So, Lazy Boredom has been running roughshod. After defeating Killer Rooster, they went 3-0 against BJR. Meanwhile, in the lower bracket, the darling stars of the day are Sushi and Ramune. Both of them, Ramune with their highly aggressive Terry, and Sushi just patient, adaptive gameplay.
Yeah, for sure. And they got him this far, but now they're coming up ahead here on the losers semifinal with Ramun and Sushi here. Lazy Boredom just running people over with that Marissa, as well as BJR, until they met up with each other at winners finals here. And now BJR now looking to wait to see who's going to be winning out against Ramun and Sushi here, and then hopefully, for BJR's sake, hopefully getting that run back against Lazy Boredom, or unless Ramun and Sushi, just take over Zangief there and try to fight Lazy Boredom here at Grand Final. So we'll see how that's all going to play out here in this top 8.
It is. Lazy Boredom in a very privileged position at the winner's side of the bracket, playing a quote unquote a weak character. Meanwhile, we got Ramune as Terry, Sushi as Yasmin, and BJR in the losers finals with the Zangief. So this is an unorthodox top 8 in a pretty cozy tournament. 17 people, but we're seeing some interesting sides.
Yeah, no, we definitely are, and we appreciate everybody that continues to enter week after week, and we need not that we need more people to enter, but like it's awesome to see more and more people getting into the bracket. And if you have a free Friday, by all means enter the Breakout Street Fighter 6. It is free to enter, and possibly getting some winning money right there as well for your weekend, possibly.
The human monies,
right, exactly.
Human monies.
Not the human teeth, but human monies.
Human monies. So I did ask this. If you do a Danhausen curse on your opponent before your match, is that cheating?
So far, that's been looking like it's been working, right? The Knicks, one, right?
I'm just saying, like, if you human curse somebody and their controller drops, like,
right? Controller desyncs and it disconnects, like in a bracket match or a stream match, right? Dude.
I'm wondering, man. Somebody drops a game-winning combo.
Oh, imagine, jeez. Like, nah, dude, nah, man, we can't allow cursing, dude. That's insane.
I remember during Texas Showdown, I think we saw like 5 Hondas in pools, and TG like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah. The Hondas
I was like, oh yeah, the Honda house in evil Honda house.
Yeah. Honda housing.
Yeah, Honda house evil.
Right? Jeez.
Oh man, if you haven't figured it out, Nerd in the Bay and I are marks. We are filthy wrestling fans, but Craze is the wrestling purist because he doesn't touch the E.
No.
He's Mr. New Japan.
He's everybody else pro for it, but yeah, you mentioned E. But yeah,
No, he watches
Well,
all
he
of it.
watches
You're
all
right.
of it.
He watches all of it, but
Critical
he stands.
E.
He stands New Japan.
Yeah. Don't take sides. Good. Well, watch everything.
Yeah.
I try to do that, but like there's now again like
There's
a
too
fighting game
much.
problem. There's too much. Now I just watch clips.
Wait, what was I'm still liking what they're doing with Solo Sikoa, which I never thought I'd say.
It's Civil War in here. Yeah, dude. No, I mean, man, it's such a shakeup when it comes to like, no, okay, pro wrestling. It's such a shakeup right now, like with what's going on, people leaving, people not re-signing, and all this stuff. But it's all.
Dude, yeah, like Sheamus is gone. I just hate the fact that there's people who these people would have gotten like entire ceremonies for, like New Day, Sheamus, and they just leave. Nothing, man. They gave everything.
All right, but
Sorry, we're talking wrestling.
we're talking wrestling. But here we go. We got our next match here: Ramu versus Sushi. Losers semifinals, trying to win out and get to the losers final side. Let's find out who's going to be coming out on top here.
Ramun from Canada, Sushi from the United States, and you can see what Ramun's doing every time Yasmin is throwing out the boomerang. They're immediately drive rushing to pick up space because of the recovery time. Of that.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, that and like it hit out the boomerang. Make sure it does not come back here. But yeah, here we go. Sushi attempted for a mix-up, but nice cross-up once again. You're gonna go and get that Bayani mode going. Gets it, but at a trade-off.
Yo, somebody says Filipinos have a biological advantage in fighting games.
I would love for that to be true.
I mean, I think Tree Wiz took all the Filipino fighting talent in the
and
Bay
in
Area.
NorCal, right?
In NorCal.
Pretty much, right? Being a Honda player, right? But here we go.
No, former Honda, now Blanca.
No, Blanca Honda mix nowadays.
Again, look how Ramne's answering the boomerangs from Sushi, where they're just drive rushing every time they see the boomerang. This is definitely a game plan built against the character.
Oh, but nice.
But there's a
Nice
great
back.
backdash.
Yeah, nice backdash to avoid the throw here. Great timing there. But Sushi not too deterred. Still fine doing that extra work. You are, Phil. You are using Yasmin with that Filipino right there. But gonna go and get slammed in by Terry Bogard with that back throw.
It's going to be one round apiece. The Sushi drive rush dancing. You have to spend a little bit of that meter early, but hey, if you pop in the damage, the driver gauge will come back.
Exactly, and Ramu continue on with the throw mix setup. We're going to box them out. Chunsu said, I need to mention that Ramu has been competing for just under a year. Has already been proven to be Canada's best players in Canadian Fighting Championship. Oh, nice. Under a year, and you're getting this high up. That's awesome.
Yeah, especially Battle of BC. That's real. That's a real tournament.
Yeah.
Who, Nerd in the Bay and I, we have the Canada cred. So we're both looking for opportunities to come back. But now Nerd in the Bay and I can say international commentators.
Yeah. Luckily enough, we both got that international cred there, and looking to go back up there, up north.
Big damage from beautiful pickup off the power dunk and Sushi. That's all she. This is why. This is what happens, okay? When hard work meets privilege, okay? Sometimes privilege wins.
This is legacy. This is Terry Bogard here, and Yasmin being the newcomer here, gotta get shown what's up. Gotta pay the dues, right?
There's the DP. That's the Sushi special. They tend to mash the driver and punch in the corner. Ramne jump back. Button. There's a level 1-2. And that's the other Sushi signature that I really need to highlight is that there's level 1 reversal are more likely to win than any of the other fighters here.
Okay, cross up. Gonna connect here, and this could be and will be the round for Sushi trying to make a 1-to-1 situation happen. Nice chain combo there. But also Ramu with a quick burn set up. Oh, got checked on the drive rush right there by the crouching medium kick.
Exchange in Sushi with punishes the burn mark in this fix by Ramne. Sushi now has the corner, doesn't have a lot of drive gauge, gonna be very careful. And Ramne able to drive rush out and get the punish counter of their own.
Okay, got the 2B, but not the follow up there. So does not have the Bayani mode in engaged there, but we're going to continue on even with the burnout. But Ramen has full drive meter here to use.
And not only full drive meter, but also full super bar. Ramne could definitely close this out if they get one more burnout combo, but Sushi manages to stay alive, gets right back in the fight 2 more times. They can even burn out one more.
They can be burned out one more, but Ramen's going to go to use that level 3 to get that added damage. Not going to be the kill, but it definitely will burn out Sushi here.
Exactly. Ramne realizes that this is their only time to use meter, and there's an excellent dive in, but the OD rising tackle allows Ramne to get 2-0, and this loser semifinals looking really dire for Sushi. Sushi, I understand the aggression. I really appreciate where it's going, but what's next on the menu?
Find out right now. Ramu continue on with the offense situation. Going to back throw for that side switch. We're going to see what the mix is going to look like. You can go for another throw for punish counter damage. Get the oh man, no Bayani to follow up though.
Dude, I've never seen Sushi fight this aggressive. They've always been like slow, passive, adapting, zig when they zag, but they're really trying to force their openings here.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, you kind of have to dealing with Terry because again, you don't want their offense to run their offense basically. So you want to overpower them with your own offense and get that Bayani mode for the mix-ups.
There it is. Excellent full power one more time. Ramne barely tags him. We've seen this situation before. Oh no, the parry, a misplaced parry puts him in burnout. And Ramne wants to kill, but they also got to be very careful, respect, and they're going for the chip out.
Yeah, gets a chip out right there. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, Sushi got burnt out and cannot do anything about it here. But there we go. We got drive rush, heavy punch to connect. Once again, it's very, very fast button to use. So got to use it sparingly.
There's this medium kick. Bare knuckle falls up. We're back to the middle screen.
Oh, burn knuckle there. Punish counter. Nice perfect parry by Sushi. We're gonna get the Bayani this. Get it this time right here.
Sushi's in a dire situation. This is a set-defining match. You need to spend whatever you can to win this round. But Ramne not even threatening the overhead. This is just going to be raw Terry damage. Spacing out, being a little bit patient now.
Oh, just walk up overhead, but get connected here.
There's that hesitation. Oh my. I really feel like Sushi probably hesitated, being like, maybe I don't need the meter, but because of that, they couldn't close out the round, and Ramne wisely go into the rising tackle. And Nerd, your heart hurts for that one.
A little bit, because they had the chance there to be able to close it out, but again, Ramu able to just capitalize on it. But once again, here we go in the replay here, lots of back and forth, but again, Ramu just boxing out Yasmin, showing that Terry Bogard, you being the veteran, like, all right, young kid, like to see what you got.
It was just the extra damage, the combo optimization from Ramnoon, not to mention the adaptive gameplay where the boomerang was a non-factor because of Terry's drive rush.
Exactly, yeah, able to just check that every single time that the boomerang was out there, making it 3-0. Ramnoon able to move on to losers final here, going to go up against BJR.
This is also going to be a very tough match for BJR. Ramoon is not only highly aggressive, but they are playing Terry Bogard. And one thing I've noticed about Ramoon is that they've not been using level 1 to reverse. They've been holding on to their meter at pivotal moments. They are the type of player that saves the super to kill as opposed to save the super to get ahead.
Yeah, and we did see some situations where some, but not leaning, not being in their main just game plan of just just keeping it safe, but they definitely do want to use it for the kill, as you said. So yeah, we're going to see how that's going to play out against Zangief here with BJR, but you're going to need as much damage as you can get. It's just so you can not get grabbed whatsoever. But BJR, nice with the buttons. Something I'm still yet to see is the added buff change to the stomps. So it's something to implement that there. But maybe they're holding it until like finals side of things. But we're here.
Yeah, save it for nationals, man.
Yeah.
Pull a little. Oh man, hey, you want to talk about Guile moments? Can you believe that our only Evo Guile moment is us getting washed with Tyler 1?
Yeah, I mean, That's what it is.
That was some devious counterplay.
Yeah.
However, to Tyler's credit, the fact that like he immediately jumped on Reich and is going to locals, like that at the end of the day is what you want out of a new player, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. Just jump in there. If you feel like you have a handle on the character or not, they just jump into the wolf's den and just grind it out, take losses and everything, and learn the game. But yeah, no, I mean, it is what it is. With notable guys that are out there currently.
So this is going to be a battle of getting out of the corner. BJR is at Ramane's mercy at dictating the pace of the match.
Yeah.
Not at winning, but like who sets the tone.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm reading chat. Crazy saying Sushi did it for the Fatal Fury community, and it's funny right there. But yeah, no, this is gonna be interesting. Once again, Terry having good range on the buttons. Zangief having good range on their buttons as well, but not as to the frequent that is Terry Bogard.
Especially since a lot of these buttons you cannot drive rush cancel.
Right. That too. But like also Terry can again box you out. Again, just throwing the jab, throwing the standing medium punch, throwing that crouching medium kick to confirm to drive rush in. You have your standing heavy punch as well, where for B situations, Terry being very much that all-rounder and being very good at the well-balanced characters there, while BJR with the Geef just needing to find their time to be able to get their buttons in, but not only that, but getting the range of the SPD or whatever grab that he wants to do.
It is. It really depends how BJR is going to navigate this matchup, how to deal with the offense, and can they get their mix. Zangief does not have the best Oki. Literally, Geef players just spend drive rush to cover ground, and that's all they could do. So I'm wondering how are they going to use psychological warfare, but they need to grab. They need to grab first, and BJR is going to have a hard time getting that grab.
Yeah, we'll find out how that's going to play out here. Here we go. We have our losers finals match. Ramu versus BJR here. Nice confirm right there to connect into the crack shoot, rising tackle. Going back.
And if you've noticed, a lot of BJR's losses have been them in the corner, unable to get out.
Yeah.
And Ramne is going to make sure to give them the business.
Exactly. Once again, just going to box them out here with the jabs and mediums right there. But the knockdown for BJR going to attempt to cross up with the rising tackle. Autocorrect hits here.
One throw, takes it out.
It's the first shimmy of the losers finals here. Nice. Get a low confirm right there into the quick burn.
Already we're back to what BJR experienced. And that was a good call, using the sweep for the hard knockdown and allowing them to just walk up and threaten. When he stands over you, he can do so many options.
Another OD SPD, but again, it doesn't take much for BJR to get a round win. Just need like a couple touches and an SPD here and there, and it shows here with the 1-to-1 here. Drive reversal.
What really helps is the fact that the SPD range is surprisingly long.
It is, and it also depending on the button, right? Jab is the vacuum, while heavy is like having the shorter range. Oh yeah, getting.
And that's gonna put things about medium.
About medium, right? Because raw level 3 here. That's something that Ramun has to like keep in the back of their head of getting like tunnel vision of wanting to close things out. But because that level 3 is right there, you gotta kind of watch out for that, or maybe just bait it out.
BJR expecting their big stopping the knee, and that's gonna be Ramne. First
game.
Ramun. I've been saying Ram.
That's fine.
I've been seeing the drink. That's why.
Oh, there we go. Okay, nice tech on the throw right there. Ramu continue to box out. BJR gets perfect parried.
Excellent.
Nice Oki situation with the throw here. Going for the meaty heavy punch, but you can get charged up heavy. Troubles.
Yeah, Terry doesn't have a lot of multi-hitting moves, not to mention Ramoon is not really doing any low attacks. BJR, though, stuck in the corner. Nice to anticipate one more throw. So did BJR with the tech.
With the medium punch power wave right there, keeping them at bay and succeeding to do so in that round.
Yeah, see, California's better than America, except for California's great America. I love that.
Oh man, are you planning to go one last time before they completely tear it down?
Bro, I live only a few miles away, and I have a season pass with Fast Pass, so I usually go there like once every 2 weeks.
Okay.
I am a coaster enthusiast, just like a Dougie takes him on the roller coaster. Ramoon overhead is parried, and excellent use of the SPD in the gap. That thing's like what, 5 frames?
Yeah, just finding the in between right there of the jab, but Ramoon continues on and gets the throw, and the second game here. Ramoon trying to make it to grand finals.
Dreaming of Californication, yeah, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Roller coaster.
Dude. Ooh, drive rush quick burn. I like that. Okay.
And again, you can see these reversals from BJR. We are now in a world where SPD is a reversal.
It's right. And it's still your turn as well. BJR is like, no, let's stop this momentum. Let's stop the nonsense, the Terry nonsense. Let's get back into grabbing. And I got to do so there with that last round, but also getting some extra damage there as well.
That's what we were talking about earlier. How is BJR going to navigate the psychological warfare we're playing a grappler? And now we've seen finding the gaps in dominate offense and introducing grab. And you only need 3 of them.
Yeah, you basically need 3 grabs here. And yeah, Ramu definitely got to watch out on the range of that burning knuckles, but he did great there being outside of the range of any sort of button or grab.
You can see Ramu's second guessing their offense, and when you second guess your offense against a grappler, they're able to march in on you. Good pickup off of the burn knuckle. There's the throw one more time, and now we're on set point. BJR needs to do something crazy, needs to do something stupid, but most of all, they're going to need to win if they want to stay alive.
Yeah, we got to do that, and drive rush into SPD is going to be one of those tools. But once again, Ramu again just showing like not scared, but also like no, we're stopping any sort of momentum that you're trying to get going here.
Oh, interrupting. You can see Ramu trying to steal their turn as well, but the aerial burst dynamite puts a game on the board. BJR starting to stop the momentum, but can it keep chugging along in their favor?
I mean, that was a great idea as well. Just stopping the string, just to see what Ramu was going to do. Did the level 3 on to react to steal a turn basically, and it was to no avail. BJR able to get on the board here, but now Ramu back to that offensive mix-up that he's been doing the past 2 games.
Steal your turn, steal your mama. There's the power away from Ramoon, and now we're back to set point.
BGR looking a little in trouble here, trying to get that momentum, but the Siberian Express to connect here, getting that damage back basically.
Not to mention it was off of the low light kick, which is actually a classic Zangief cancel too. Again, you can see it every time we're drive rushing. BJR is introducing the throw. This is starting to get really scary, nerd.
Oh, it is. Yeah, getting that round win. BJR trying to make it a 2-2 situation here. Ramu, I know, not trying to let it slip, but BJR is getting momentum right now.
And now this is where things are going to be double scary because we have Zangief's super instantaneous final atomic buster. We're at fatal range. If he pops this now, someone's dead. Terry is dead.
Oh, that is nice. That was a very, very nice conversion right there. Nice pickup, actually. But yeah, now we have a 2-2 situation because he kept Ramu into the corner. Oh, and then
script writers are out. Script writers are out. Here we go. Game 5 situation. And Ramoon.
What are we thinking?
Are we switching costumes? Or we could be switching costumes, or we could just go to. or it could just be character select, just to get your mind out of like I don't want to see the Macho Arena for 5 games straight.
Nah, we're going to Thunderfoot. We're going to Thunderfoot Settlement.
Okay, here's my controversial statement. Are you ready? I like the soundtrack of Street Fighter 6.
I mean, I like it too. I definitely love the classics, right? The classic beat of characters, but I appreciate the mix up here for 6.
Yeah, well, it's more so I like how it fits the match, the vibe of the match. And here comes BGR, big uppercut in there, picks him up with a flying knee. Oh, come on, Praise. Big headbutts in, and again, Ramune is just being clipped by so many grapples. But BGR up on Death's Door. One more move, one more fireball. Are we going to get a burn knuckle? No, we're marching in. We could be going for a quick. And that's the Ramune special. Icy green IDP.
Definitely at this stage of the game right now, BJR just like 3 touches away. Oh, we're spamming medium kick here out in the Thunderfoot Settlement.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh.
See, it's very different and the better storytelling and characterization. God damn, Chase, I will buy you poutine if I ever see you. You son of a you! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Clip that! Clip
my
the
gosh.
screen cap that right now.
That's insane.
I'm doing
That's
it.
hilarious too, though. That's insane.
Only a wrestling fan could do it.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Oh my gosh. Well, but nice knockdown there by BJR. But once again, the rising tackle just to stop any sort of momentum going. You press a button, you just definitely did there with that level 3. Ray's hitting us with a mix. Okay, double roundhouse, triple roundhouse right there. And what, 5?
Quadruple roundhouse.
Jeez.
And Ramune stops the comeback of BJR with 5 roundhouses in the corner. How poetic! BJR, they died as they died the same way they died before, in the right corner.
Yeah, you can see here in the replay here, but great back and forth once again. Like again, trying to stop momentum on either side of things. Drive rush checking with just a single jab right there, and crouching medium kicks. Again, the length of that crouching medium kick for Terry Bogard, just showing the work, but also BJR with that train momentum, bringing it back to a 2-2 situation, 2-2 situation here, and stopping strings like that, just snuff any sort of level 3 that's coming their way.
And just so much damage put on the table, but the psychological warfare of BJR cannot be understated. Borscht Dynamite using the sweep, and that was the sweep was so good. We talked about before about Zangief's poor Oki, but when you take the sweep and remove the ability to roll recover, Zangief is able to then finally do something when you're on the floor.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I was watching that last clip, and just Ram just channeling 2009 Randy Orton with that punch with those 5 roundhouse kicks right there.
I have voices in my head. Jill, who is my wife, every time Randy Orton does his entrance, she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go pee."
Not the bathroom break. Randy,
Yeah, the
Randy
bathroom
Orton
break.
Of all people, too.
Yeah, well, it's because like the women's matches are amazing, right? Like they used to be the pee break matches, but if you have to go to the bathroom, you just do it during the Randy Orton entrance. What are you gonna miss?
Yeah.
More Randy
By
Orton.
the time he comes back, he does the pose. Like,
Yeah. dude. Okay, so fighting game discourse. Let's talk about it. Wait, actually, what do you want to talk about? The underrepresented fighting game discourse, as highlighted by NorCal's own El Cubano Loco, Street Fighter 4 Evo champion, was, why is nobody doing entrances?
yeah, no, and CEO is known for people just doing some some great wrestling style entrances. And I
That's
guess
the
they just didn't
K-Brad
have
Stone
it.
Cold, the Infiltration Val Venus. I do the post, but
Oh, okay, Chris. Okay, Chris. Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, you know, you do the Randy Orton
see,
pose
I-
when you finish that time, you know, with your significant other. So here we go. It's your grand final.
yeah,
Lazy,
but then,
Lazy Border versus Robin.
after Crazy's match, he's all feed me more.
No. Oh man, Rama with the rare side switch or a rare lane switch combo right there.
Very rare. So remember, if you haven't been here before, chat, Lazy Boredom's in the winner's side. They only need to win 3 games. Meanwhile, Ramune needs to win 3 games, reset the tournament, and win 3 more games.
Let's see. Okay, Ramu getting that perfect parry right there into that heavy with the crack shot and quick burn right there. Looking pretty even until they get the confirm right there. Ramu almost on burnout. Gonna go level 2 and burn themselves out. Not the kill though.
Yeah, but look at that. It's a tiny little bit of life, and you see Ramun with the raw overhead, and that's something that they started to do in the more recent matches. Just throw the raw overhead for the reset, in this case for the win.
Oh, okay. I like that little counter action right there, but Lazy Boredom still not phased. Continue on full charge on the Gladius, knock them down. But now burnout.
This is exactly what you don't want, being burnt out in the plus friend screen. And Lazy Boredom showing incredible restraint, wanting to build as much meter and damage as possible before we represent the drive impact. Double up.
That was a three.
Yo, that was some
overheads.
That was some Jack seed planter right there.
Yeah. Get the throw right here. Gonna start the mix up. Oh, gonna punish counter on that next throw here. Back and forth here. Going back to the neutral drive rush into the low. Get the knockdown.
Yeah, more importantly, we get that heavy punch that keeps up plus frames and damages that drive gauge. Lazy Boredom steadily in the green, and Ramune burnt out. Light kick to keep him honest. Are we jumping back? Or are we going to hold through? Can't really drive rush out. And Ramune
Gonna have to withstand all this. Oh, knew it was coming. Goes for the level 3.
26 frame reaction.
Ooh, drive rush overhead connect. We're gonna go bounce, make it bounce on it, and rising tackle to end it. Ramune.
For the first game, taking one from Lazy Boredom, but Lazy Boredom is, again, in the Winners Grand Finals. They could afford to lose a few, get a little bit of that data. Meanwhile, Ramu has been playing pretty fast and effective this entire lower bracket run.
Yeah, definitely. Having that back-to-back momentum can help wonders for you, while Lazy Boredom was just waiting until it was their time for the grand finals. But let's see. We'll see how this is going to turn out for this next game.
I like original flavor non-factor, but I'm a really big fan of those Japanese soda gummies. Jump back jab. That was the Lazy Boredom special as well. Ramune again being threatened with burnout, but teeped right to the wall, and that was a fast round.
That was a fast round. All the punches were connecting there into that next round here. So let's see how Lazy Boredom going to try to get that next game to make it a 1-to-1 situation.
Ramune is so good with the reversals. They've rarely dropped one. Back in the way, Lazy Boredom blocking the jab. Ramune being a little bit more proactive, finds the punish counter, sending Lazy Boredom to the corner. Dash, no, we get the shimmy, but Lazy Boredom gets the corner.
Okay, drive rush overhead to connect. We go up and down. Doesn't have much on the drive gauge. We're going to go up and down. No, we're going to go up into that level 3.
Well, we're definitely going to go, not necessarily up and down, but we're going to go left to right. As Lazy Boredom takes the first game, lining up. And even though this is a tied situation, remember everybody, Lazy Boredom's in the winner's side, so technically they're ahead.
Technically. Let's see.
Somebody go to your local In-N-Out market. Not In-N-Out market, international market for some Asian snacks. Safe
Nice
jump
setup right
situation.
there.
Though instead we go for armor, and Ramune. This is when they start to lose the match. Is when they get mixed up in the corner. Double rising tackle. Beautiful tech from Lazy Boredom. Burn Knuckle gets the knockdown, uses the lights, it continues match. No! Oh, no.
They were matching the jab and out just short of the range of the rising tackle, and now Lazy Boredom just took advantage of all that and getting that round win.
The unfortunate spacing from Lazy Boredom allowed Ramune to dig themselves in their own grave with the rising tackle. And again, we're moving ourselves to the right side of the corner. Lazy Boredom does not mind the drive meter, but Ramune backing away, respecting the armor.
Again, Ramen just trying to box them out here. Gonna go Burn Knuckle, but a little bit too inside here. But has that enough for that OD rising tackle and a back throw.
One more time, throwing
There
out
we
the
go.
drive impact. That was a really risky option. Not exactly it. Marisa's armor is too strong. You gotta hit the legs.
The command grab, and now Lazy Boredom with a 2-to-1 situation here.
Non-factor putting it all in on Lazy Boredom. One of our well-respected Marisas in the online space, fighting all over.
And they didn't get legend for nothing.
Ramune backing away. Chang Su is really putting it. Ramune representing the great nation that is Canada.
Trying to represent it here once again.
There's the armor one more time from the Lazy Boredom. Put him in the corner. Ramune has a healthy amount of drive gauge. How long are you going to weather this offense? Good offense right now. Counter push, moving into the corner, but throwing is a great answer to armor.
Lazy Boredom attempted twice there, and Ramu just going ahead and throwing twice to get that round win.
Yeah, Ramu really wants this round. You know, winning's good, but especially if you could tie it up to 2-2 already. Lazy Boredom's up in the corner. How is Ramu going to navigate the lack of defensive options from Marisa? Back body drop, putting it in. Here comes, and we stuff the heavy punch.
Okay, we're jumping over, get out of the corner here. Gonna go ahead and box a little bit. There we go. Lazy Boredom got their touch in there. Nice perfect parry by Ramu. Power charge. The style on him to get some lane style there as well.
Shout out to Fatal Fury.
Another back body drop.
Lazy Boredom with the overhead right now. We're not going to spend any of that meter. We went for the overhead one more time. Ramu understands they got greedy. Throws the armor. Still alive, but Lazy Boredom is on burnt out. Missed space. I don't know if that was a misinput. I don't know what happened, especially since Lazy Boredom landed the medium game. But we're now on tournament point.
And that's the second rising tackle that missed by Ramu, but let's see if we can, just fix that with this round. Nice. There we go. We got into the OD that connected this time, but a neutral jump by Lazy Boredom going to get a full pickup right here. Set up.
That's really good, but you know, Ramu, want that side switch. Actually, they're just going to go for the damage. We'll put ourselves in the middle of the screen. Lazy Boredom will tank this. Marisa's a big, healthy body, and Lazy Boredom's doing a great job protecting that health bar. But what about that drive gauge?
Oh! My gosh, a Gladius to absorb the hit into that level 3 confirm. And that is it. Lazy Boredom is going to be your winner for tonight's Street Fighter 6 champion, week number 29.
Great job, Lazy Boredom. And look at that, non-factor. If you did bet all of your channel points, you'd have correctly predicting Game 4, Lazy Boredom.
Man, okay. That's great stuff there. By
Yo,
both players.
that using the armor.
Using the armor, that's what was sick.
So let's talk about this, nerd. Where do you think things got pretty good for Ramu until they weren't?
Man, I mean that's kind of hard to decipher because we've seen the replay right now. Again, we saw four overheads here. They're definitely going back and forth. I mean, Ramu missing 2 of the rising tackles that the rest hit here, and but Lazy Boredom, but those mistakes Yeah, Lazy
Mistakes
Boredom
against
Lazy
Marisa
Boredom.
are costly.
Yeah.
Making, whiffing DP against Marissa is like paying rent in California, man.
Look at that, man. Just armor up, get the Gladius into that level 3. Once again, grand final. Lazy Boredom is your winner for week number 29 of Breakout Street Fighter 6. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Lazy Boredom, triumphing in the 17-person bracket with the Marisa. Enjoy your victory.
Yeah. Trying to get added into that winners record here. But yeah, you can see how this top 8 has played out here. Lazy Boredom just winning all the way to grand finals here, while Ramun, man, just making that run on the loser side. So I mean, great stuff to Ramun once again. Chung Su said just being less than a year of competing and just already getting it to this far, probably, just representing Canada, awesome stuff to be able to see. So I'm looking forward to see what Ramun continues to do, not only online but in person as well.
And I'm looking for the one for another moment where both Nerd and I can get over to Canada. I was supposed to be at UMAD, but because of my delay in my passport, the flights were too expensive. But let's check it out. The top 8: Lazy Boredom going 3-1, 3-0, 3-1, and then finally 3-2. So as the competition got a lot tougher, Lazy Boredom, was needing to trade games. But Sushi was so good, showing us the power of Yasmin. And
you're my boy, Sushi.
Check out the leaderboards.
There we go, the leaderboards. You can see the past winners here, and you continue to see Blanca leading the charge there with Ruffian MX, 8 titles, and you can see here 3 titles with Jury. Bison is up there, Sim is up there, Knuckle Do with the Guile, Jimmy DR with the Marissa, and it's a great spread here. And hey, Saved by Jesus with the Sea Viper here as well.
Yeah, it's always fun to see SF6 come back to Breakout. It's a lot of our mark in the commentary space because of SF6. I'm so grateful that Breakout has decided, to let old Capcom have a turn. I don't know if you know about this, Nerd, but SF6 kind of struggling right now. This little fighting game is kind of an underdog in the space, so we gotta toss him a bone. Okay,
I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, there's we have the first world problem of too many fighting games, and Capcom is gonna do what they can, right, to stay on top. And you can see here with the pick rates of the top of your top 8, Cammy leading the charge once again, 36 here. Yasmin, Philippines, number 12 right there. Kimberly 23, Terry 20, Zangief with the 12. And we all have, it's all Street Fighter 6 characters this time here. Marissa, Ken, Elena,
no
Krauser. No Krauser and no Hokudomaru on the pick rates here for Street Fighter 6.
We also had Billy Kane on the leaderboard. That was hilarious.
Oh, we did. Okay, cool. There we go.
Still, looks like it's time for us to get the heck out of here, my friend.
Yeah. It's been hell of a time.
First off, shout out to Nerd. Like literally, if it weren't for the Tekken patch, he would have been doing 3 days here at Breakout.
Yeah, sure. I would have been here for 3 days. I'll be on for Marvel Tokon, so you'll see me on Monday as well. But yeah, no, Captain No Fun, where can people find you? What are you doing that's coming up here?
Captain No Fun _G. Right now, what I'm trying to do besides fixing my gainer flash is I got a video planned that I need to carve out, but that's enough from me. What about you, Mr. Night Owl streamer? I start my broadcast at 11 p.m.
I start my broadcast, my streams at 1 a.m.
I'm sorry, I underplayed it.
I actually didn't stream last night because I knocked out. I was like, man, I'm feeling tired. Okay, I'll push it back. I will stream tonight. After a little bit of a breather break here. But yeah, you can find me at Marco Polo 177 on Twitter, as well as Nerd in the Bay. I mean, I might have to change it to Neighbor in the Bay just to keep the lore consistent here. But Nerd in the Bay on YouTube and Twitch, and that's gonna be it for me. But yeah, that's gonna be it for us here at Breakout Street Fighter 6. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us tonight. Once again, XFS for 25% off using the promo code Breakout. a lot of us are going to be there at Breakout. We'll hope to see you there.
A lot of us are going to be there.
So yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you guys next time for Breakout next week, or if you're going to be here for Tekken Academy. But until then, have a great rest of your weekend. Peace, guys.
I got the time today. I'm looking for all of the fades, want all of the smoke. All of my goals inside of the scope. I'm taking the hill, then coming for more. Woke up, didn't even stretch. I'm placing my bets on myself. I be doing the most. Why you always talk like you wanted to go? I ain't gotta speak cause I already know. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. Already know. Yeah. I'm spitting the truth. When I'm in the booth, I take you to school. Yeah. This ain't a lesson. I put on this armor like it was my weapon. I'm stepping. The ops can leave. My props are these utilities he put inside of my belt. Feeling me, it's just the face I can tell. But really, the king is the one you can smell. This ain't been new to me, a news to me. I came out the womb unique. Shine bright like jewelry. Of course, you don't wanna fool with me. I got views to see and gifts to use. I got everything to gain and none to lose, and he can prove. I took his burden and yoke. It's like moose when I hit the moves. Yeah. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I told you I already know. You can't tell me anything. I mean anything. That's for sure. I already know. I know my identity. My identity from the go. I already know. Already know.
Danny still not able to close it out.
My God.
Issei has a Hail Mary.
Holy cow! They did it! Oh my God!
Jane Ray Jr., you can't be doing this.
Oh my God.
He's not dead!
Okay.
Are you thinking about building your own fight stick? Then go for it. It's a perfect way to dive into electronics, design, and hands-on creativity. Pick an enclosure, for the dub, dub plate, or the mini dub. Now, DIY builds means full control, easy upgrades, and your own personal style. Join an amazing community of makers, artists, and gamers, and be the builder of your crew.
Okay, let it be known. I'm working hard when I ain't on the phone. This ain't a home, this ain't a phone. Grind never stopping, I'm keeping it cold. Unlocking the door with the holy key. You supposed to be this close to me, and hopefully you understand G.O.D. Maybe this cold and I'm talking like no degrees. This ain't a fluke. I seen it way before it ever happened. He gave me the view. I had to put in my time on the TV. It coming in soon. I couldn't leave it all up to a variant or an experience. You gotta get up and do what it do. So complicated, homie, it's you. Always gonna wait until you in the mood. I've been running, came out gunning, stopped the fronting on your word. It's what you hear, not what you heard. I'ma hang on every verb. I'ma show you what it's worth. Every day I'm on the earth till they put me in the dirt. I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze. You cannot stop me, I mean this spinach and broccoli. Termination like I'm Rocky. Lift the heavy, no spot, please. Body back a beating in, I get away scotch-free. And I'ma take control, unbreakable. I sense the face, the shakes is cold, the grace is more. Plus it's really the motivation, so it's thank you so. Point that's on my neck, hard work on my brain. The easy road taking the left, it's on my chest. No time for regrets, faith in the Jimmy like Steph. Shooting is wet like clay, the party ain't maybe this way. I'm taking all of this love to the bank. I'ma deposit and see what it make. Shoot it, so it's reap. I pay the meter, I came in with Peter like Peter on water. I'm stepping in deeper, they know that I'm coming like follow the leader. So I'm taking a chance today. Standing inside of the kitchen, I turn on the heater. I'm here to turn on my brothers and sisters and cousins and mothers until my believers get into it first. Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it. I can't break, that's the thing about me. I won't put these goals on freeze. I can't break, that's the thing